Oh, wait. Okay, okay. We are live. Today we're doing viewer tourneys. We will get to puzzles again. I've not forgot. But I've been doing work like all day. So I just want to play some chess, if I'm being honest with you. And I got on later than I expected because that took so... I didn't even do all the stuff I wanted to do. But it still took a lot of time to get some of the stuff I wanted to do done. Because of that, actually, I'm not gonna... I got on later, I guess I'm trying to say. And I know that when we did the puzzles, I need a longer block of time to do it. I'm sure I'll say this a couple times this stream, but that's essentially my reasoning for not doing puzzles the last couple streams. Because I just know we need like 6 hours, and I do not have 6 hours today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be on Earth. We'll see. That is my intention. What's going on, Chess Noob? You are first in every, and then Terry, appreciate the likes. First message on all of the 3 chats. So shout out to you. Do you want to play some unrated quick like 3-0 or 1+0 game? Because I'm sure I don't have enough people for a tournament yet. Yeah, I got on a minute ago. So you're under a minute. I appreciate it. Pistons. Okay, why not? Ant Pistons 26 NBA champs. I want us to win, bro. I want us to win, but I don't know if we can. Oh, Paul. I don't know. Did you reuse your Prime sub yet, Paul? Because I think you did it over a month ago. You might be able to do it again. But yeah, I don't know, man. Us getting Kevin Herter, I feel like that may not have been enough, if I'm being honest with you. I don't think so. But I'm hoping. I don't think I'm going to beat the Thunder, though. You used it this month? Oh, I appreciate it. Let's see. The Diabetic Eagle. I think this is the correct name. No, what is your username? I said the Diabetic Eagle. Am I spelling it wrong? No, I think I did spell it wrong. No, I just have the wrong. And appreciate these likes. My major, yes, Applied Engineering Sciences is my major. Chess Noob, oh, got you. It ran out. Yeah, if you wanna do it again, I know you have to go to like a web browser. You can't do it straight on your phone app for whatever reason. Let's see. Got you. All right, I just sent you. We need a 3+0. I sent you a 3-0 invite, and then Thunder has so many injuries. Yeah, they do have a lot of injuries. I still don't think they're gonna win though. I don't see anyone beating them in a 7-game series out the West, or especially the East. The West either, I don't think. On my new peak, thank you. Yeah, for those who, I only posted on my TikTok story, but I hit a new blitz over the board peak. I hit 1802 from a tournament on Tuesday, so that was pretty cool. Viewer tournament, yeah, there will be viewer tournaments today. I'm just playing a game right now, and I think we have this many people ready yet. But yeah, after this one, I will start up the tournament. I'm going to go back to puzzles, I think tomorrow. For those who are familiar and wonder why I've not done the puzzles, I just know that we need a long time to do it. And I cannot stream for 6 hours today. Let's see. What's going on, Southern? I did good in my tournament. I tied for first place. I went 7 for 8. And I got to 1802 blitz over the board. So I had an over the board blitz peak on Tuesday. Let's see. Spurs on Thunder regular season. I don't know, man. The last time they played, the Spurs lost decently, didn't they? So I don't know, man. I don't know if they own them. They may have figured it out. Well, I'm not. This is not never bullying. Unrated just for fun. See, in the chess game, we're up 1 pawn. We won it. Yeah, tactic here. We take here in the center. Lil Washi part. I mean, it's not the worst nickname you've said. I'll say that. I'll give you that. It's probably somewhere in the middle. We're gonna take this here. We have this rook active, and you're looking here on c4 as well. Wimby's too injured. I don't know. Well, I don't know, man. I feel like they can. Oh yeah, this is good too. Cause you have the diagonal open. I don't know if he's injury prone. He's had some, like a blood clot was a pretty serious injury, you know. And alright, let's take this here. We'll have to see. But if he's healthy, I still have the Thunder winning. I don't believe in their wings enough, honestly. What's going on, Tay? Appreciate these likes here on TikTok. We're closing in on 200. And then after this game, we will have the viewer tournament start up. I'll start then. Let's see. The English has gotten me to almost 1,400 rapid because of me, man. I'm glad I could help in some way. Those are some of the best messages when someone says that I somehow helped. I don't know how I did it, how I helped you, but I'm so glad that whatever I did ended up helping you out some way. Are you talking about the YouTube video or like just me doing it on stream? And then what's going on, Daniel? Happy Thursday. Catch you later, Southern. Thank you for joining in the stream. Then Tay with these likes. Man, congratulations on the scholarship. I don't know. I thought maybe I didn't like it, but immensely, that is so dope. The scholarship you got, man. So you're right here. We're hitting the queen. And what's the worst nickname I gave you? The worst? I don't know. That's a good question. I guess I don't remember. But in my mind, I've had different reactions. And I think there was one worse than that. But I don't remember the exact name. The rook slice on the D file. So do you just get that money because you're graduating? Or is it you get it taken off the current semester? We're going rook here to a7. We're going to hit the bishop. And then rook d8 probably hitting the king. Little bro. I guess that could be a negative one. I mean, it's not the worst. It really... You've not said anything like disrespectful. I just think that one's the most inaccurate because I'm a lot older than you. Let's see. Oh, yes, Rob. That is... I have to pull that up. So, after this game, we're going to make the tournament, and then I have... Not an announcement. We're going to talk about the viewer tournament on Sunday. Or viewer battle on Sunday. Let's see. Here we're hitting the knight. If they take, we're going to take back in the center. We're up enough time where I think we'll be fine. What's going on, coach? I hit a new blitz peak. I hit 1802 on Tuesday, and now I'm 1970 USCF. So almost at 2000 going into the summertime. I'm not going to play again like regular till summer, so that's what I'm working with right now. I don't think I'll say that. Let's see. Are you ready for the viewers? What's also going on, Rob? Oh, I missed. That's why something said Rob. I was like, oh, Rob, I have to talk about our event on Saturday. I'm going to stream until Saturday. Unfortunately, I got it lots for you. Yeah, I got you, man. I'll try and get as many people. Right now, it looks like we have, I think 7? I'll hopefully can get at least 10 after this stream. And I appreciate the resub there. Why not? And much appreciated, man. And then, what are you pointing at my PFP? I wasn't pointing at anything in particular. I can't lie to you. No, I was, dude, that's crazy. I wasn't pointing at Curry, but the other day I was like, man, this is like the perfect profile picture that encapsulates me because I didn't even realize it until really months after that Curry was in the picture. He just happened that it was there in my, that was my calendar. Just happened to be that. It wasn't even intentional. But the pointing, I don't remember what I was thinking. I was trying to come up with the profile picture. I wanted it to be whimsical, but I didn't want to be too serious, you know. So let me just, okay, it is not the worst one. Oh, actually, that's not true. Part of it was, I was making a thumbnail. You know how you point for something in a thumbnail, but then I was like, oh, I'll just make this my profile picture. Let's see. Unintentional. Yeah, it was unintentional. I can't lie. Let me put this here in the chat. Yeah, I mean, it really shows the type of fan I am. Just randomly. But now, once I realized that, like, yeah, this is kind of cool that not cool, like, you know, not too much glaze. I just mean, like, it's cool to show I'm a fan, like, completely, just randomly there. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's her got Porzingis. I am not a fan of that move, but I don't expect much from this front office, so that's what it is, honestly. But yeah, for those who are interested in joining the tournament, if you're watching on TikTok, you can join my club on chess.com. It's PJ. Chess is the same username as my TikTok username. Go to the notes section. It's a link for the tournament. And then also a mini announcement. I've talked about it a couple times this week, but me and another streamer, RovMaster09, or Chess, as you see there in a certain chat, which I cannot say. We're having a viewer battle, our 6th one on Saturday. So this is a Google form you can fill out. It's in my notes section, and it is in the chat here if you're interested in doing that. if you sign up, you're guaranteed to play. So there's no rating too high or too low. We actually have had a wide variety over the times we've run this, so feel no pressure to perform. It's really just for fun. But yeah, we had that on Saturday. Me and him just commentated together. And let me go here so I can pin the link. So give me 1 second to go here in the live. And then we go here, here. Because I need to pin the link for the turn. Oh, you can hear an overlay for a second if you're watching on TikTok. Alright, let's pin this. And I guess we have to pin it over here too. Give me 1 sec. And then I'll be able to see. I can't see any messages right now. 1 second, I can read every message. Alright. Alright, they're pinned in whatever chat you're watching. So you'll be able to see the link for the tournament. Dude, have you seen the Spider-Man edit of that one, Walter? That's the one my friend had sent me. But we have been 4 players for this tournament, so it's not going to get canceled. Let's see. Look at my daily games. We can get a win. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I remember. So we're hitting the rook in this one. I think we're going to take the bishop here on d6 first. Because you're hitting the queen, and then we'll take the rook there. In the corner. Alright, in this one. Oh, yeah, I just didn't move in this one. Because you can't take. I really messed up in this game. Let's see. Let's just go up here. That's... Oh, no. Because then they could go f6. So maybe just go bishop here. I can live with that. Alright, bishop here. So that we could go here and not give up the f3 square. Our rook takes, bishop takes here. This game's back because my rook's in the corner, I would say. This one, I'll try to just castle here. Let's see. Yeah, you can join in, Luffy. So do you know how to join in? I think you do. But if you don't remember, you can join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess, the same thing as the username there. Go to the notes section, and there'll be a link for the tournament. And then, see what else I missed. You got 1,800 blitz on your secret. Congratulations. Why do you have a secret account, though? Why not the main account? Yeah, if you're in my club, it's in the notes section, so it'll be an easy join-in process. Let's see. Wait. What do I think about what, Rob? And then let's see. Okay, I don't think I missed... Oh, wait. Hold on. We can talk about that after stream. Let's see. I should be... Okay, we have 5 people in here. We need one more person for an even number for us to have enough for the thing. Because we have enough for a game for everyone in the first one. A minute 20 seconds before we start off here. We have in traditional Hikaru 2,800. I think I've lost every game we've played. Yeah, only 2, but they are both blowouts. In our end here, in this next one. And Hardy in position number 4. Alright. We have 4 people. We have enough for it to not get canceled. If you want to join in, we had 5. If you want to join in, you can make it 5 or 6. The more the merrier. Please no one feel pressure. It is all unrated. Let's see. Working. Can you send the link? I can't send the link in a TikTok chat, but I have it in the YouTube and the other platform chat, the purple app. It's there pinned if you want to join in. But yeah, I can't put links in TikTok. Yeah. It's there. Let's see. We have in 5 players. You're not trying to lose like 10 times. I don't know. Which username are you on the chess.com? And then we have 14 seconds playing traditional Hikaru first one. A secret account here. And Hardy has a bye for the first round. But someone joins in, Hardy will not. Oh, okay. Really? There's like no correlation. What's the correlation between the users there? But yeah, d4, d5. Does one of them mean anything to you? Or are you both random? See, knight here. We can go. I guess mine also has no correlation as well. It's nothing at all similar. We're going to go here. We're playing against the Queen's Gambit. Let's go up here to h6. Let's castle. Can I redeem your free hats off? Yeah, you can. What hat would you like me to wear? I'll probably put on after this game. I'll probably throw on the firefighter hat because the other 2 I did not make accessible. So I may have to just grab that one. if that's cool with you. Let's go here to d7. But yeah, I can grab that after this game. We'll go rook here. I did find the wizard hat. I've not found the captain hat just yet. I've not found the captain's hat yet. But I have the wizard hat. It was... oh, it doesn't even matter. But I have it, though. I have it. But yeah, I didn't make them. I have to grab it, and I just do not feel like doing that right now, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to grab the firefighter hat. But no, I don't know where the other one is. We can go rook here. The problem is my queen is here, but then the knight slides in, hitting the queen. So I'd rather go here and then here. So if you go queen b8, oh, now you can't do it anyways. Well, then if that's the case, I could just take the knight, I feel like. Alright, yeah, I will grab that hat. Enjoy dinner, man. Thank you for using the hats off. I know you used it a while ago. You did use it a while ago. I felt very bad for those who used it then. Oh, the knight slides in here. Okay, what if we go rook here, though? So they can't go here. Take. And this isn't ideal, but it's not the worst thing ever. Okay. I think I needed my queen off of this file. So let's go here first. Because I don't want to be on the same file as the rook. And then you kind of have to take. Because then knight sits on c6. We're seeing like a compression of my position. Take, take. This is not feeling like good things happening. Yeah, we dropped the pawn in the center. Huh. Okay, let's go rook here. So we're down 1 point of material. We're looking to contest the file here. If they go rook over, I guess you have to go rook down. But... okay, and then rook here. Or rook down first, and then rook here. So that you're not cutting off the diagonal. I'll check. King slides over. And you can go rook d8. Now the queen is stuck here guarding this. So we're not gonna... oh, yeah, you can't take, because then they get that and you're losing. So right now, it's probably still a loss, if I'm being honest. But I don't know if it's a guarantee. It's not the... nah, it's probably bad. It's probably bad. I think a master could probably draw this. I don't know how you can draw this, because it's only a pawn and it's not... maybe because they control the file, it's an issue, though. That's one thing I will say. I have an idea that did not work. I was trying to remove the queen and push down here, but they just give... I was trying to... oh, that's what I miscalculated. I see. I was thinking I could take this, cutting off the queen, but they just take this, and now it's guarded that way. So that logic doesn't work. That's what I was thinking, though. Clearly wrong. But yeah, with 20 seconds left, I think we have bigger issues. We're down 2 pawns here. We're down a minute. Yeah, I don't know if it matters. 20 seconds left. Check. Hold on. The funny thing is, oh, the rook could slide over. I wouldn't say it doesn't look the worst ever. Like, this is definitely still a loss, but I would say not drawable, but like, I don't know. This might be drawable. Here and then here, yeah, you might be able to draw this. I simply can't. Oh, I missed that. Never mind. If that doesn't fall. And you could have went king f7, maybe. But g7, I didn't see it all, so no, that wasn't drawable. Let's go to this next one. We're 0 for 1 to start off. Let's see if we can go 1 for 2 since then. What's going on, Barry? How you doing, man? How are you doing today? Yeah, the Petrov this time. Let's hit the knight. Let's see. You tilt it from 2455 blitz to 2055. Oh, man. That's quite the tilt. But hey. If you get there one time, you know that you can't get there by luck, I feel like. So you know you're that level of player. Just gotta get back up. But I thought you said you're taking a break. You couldn't help yourself. Because I feel the same way. If I'm on a good streak. It's like, yeah, do I really want to take a break? They go h6. They slide their queen over. Huh. Did I do that wrong? I think so. I did something wrong. Ah, man. What did I do wrong? Ah. This is not right. This is not right. Because you can't go here, because then they just take. Wait, that's not right. The knight said, oh, they give me a way out. Let me just take this. I wonder if that cannot be the right way to do that. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what I just did. I don't know how I'm not losing. But that's definitely not right, I'll say. Let's drop back here. Because knight here, I think, is just a mistake. Before that, I don't know what I was thinking. We can go here hitting the bishop. Probably here, I'd say. Or they drop back. Okay, let's... Okay. My issue is that if you go here, and then here, like you need... Okay, here first. I have to have the piece developed. Right, that's a given. And then here, you guard this and you cut off the queen. And then you're looking at c6. Let's see. Cut out myself. Dude, that's what it was like for a bullet. It's like, oh, I'll keep playing. I'll play till I lose this much. It's like, well, no, I'll play till I lose this much. And I keep pushing it back because I just like playing too much to put a limiter on how long I can play a certain time control. Let's see. I think we go here to bishop to d6. We're down 40 seconds. Clearly not a good thing. We're going to bring our... I want to bring my rook here, but you can't really. Let's just go here. This is still guarding this. This is guarding this. You're hitting the bishop. And they slide their queen back. Okay, I'm going to have to speed up. So the moves I'm playing, I don't know if they'll be the most accurate through and through, but the idea is that I can't play down this much time, you know? It's not going to be realistic to maintain. Take. There's a tactic that doesn't quite work. Yeah, there's an idea of taking this and taking that. The issue is you would have got double pawns here and then b7's hanging. So I decided not to go for it, and I just went a5 instead. And they take, queen takes, and their rook slides in. Okay, so clearly they feel too comfortable right here. We have to do something about that. We're going here, guarding this. I want to go knight c8, but then the rook slides over. I need somehow to remove this stringent attack they have. Knight here won't work. I guess this could have worked last turn. And then you went there. Okay, you have all my pieces. We're down 40 seconds, though. That's really the problem. We're down 40 seconds. They have the entire e-file controlled. Take, okay. Can you? I don't think you can trade, though. Because these are all light squares. I think I'm winning now. I should be. Oh, okay. That is actually almost a mistake. With 23 seconds left, I think this is a win now. It's too difficult for them. Their pawn structure is too bad. Right, these double pawns, you're starting to see the issue with them. And then here, and you still have to make a move, right? And this is where we go after the structure. Okay. And now we're going to push this. I have 11 seconds left. There's enough time. Check. Oh, there we go. Okay. I almost messed that up. Check. 5 seconds. Check. And there's mate on the next turn. Okay, we get a win in game number 2. A bit shaky. I didn't feel like I loved the middle position, but we're able to hold on and get a win there. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 since that first loss we had to the 2800 traditional Hikaru. Let's go up here to f4. We're going to go e3, knight f3, and here, and just bishop d3. Let's see. Why are you playing 2800? Yeah, that's definitely a mismatch for a majority of people. But we can go here to h3 this next turn, bishop e2, and we can castle, right? And then we'll bring our knight up here, pawn c3, just to London. First game with white we have in the tournament. Let's see if we can go, 3 for 3, or no, yeah, 2 for 2 since that first loss. No way, you beat a 2800? How? Did they abandon? Or like you actually like beat them on the board? Let's go c3, if take. Okay, knight bd2. And then we're going to go let's take this first. Let's play the untraditional way here. On the board? Wow, that's very impressive. Congratulations on that. Better than I did. Let's go knight here to c4. I'm a big fan of knight c4. I did that in the tournament on Tuesday. I love knight c4. I did it a couple times. It always gives me a fun position, I'll say. Take. Sure. Okay, so now we're +1. There's no discovery because that's hanging. Okay, they hit the knight. I would assume back here. And then knight here. We have a few different ideas. So here first hitting the queen. Right? Oh, they hit my queen as well. Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess you can't do anything. Oh, wait, no. You can take with check. Yeah. And then you have here, and then you take the rook. Okay, I'm glad I took my time there. You take with check, and then you have queen g5, you hit the rook as well. Alright, and then check here, and then you take that there. Okay, I'm glad I did not speed that and then play a blunder and not win the game. Hey, you take your check, and we're 2 for 2 since losing that first game. Alright, we're playing traditional Hikaru again. Let's see. We get the black pieces. I like a different result. I'd like to try and get a win here. Check. Queen slides taken on c5. Ah, interesting. We have a completely open position. Let's go knight f6. Knight takes in the center. Pawn forward. Queen down. Because rook here is going to hit the bishop. The knight slides in still, hitting the queen. Honestly, that's a unique way to fight against that. I'm going to have to pick up that knight a3 to knight c4, hitting the b3 square. Wow, I've never done that. And someone who plays the London, this is not the London, but the concept's the same. People go queen b6. I never thought of that as a way to combat it. They have taught me something in this game. This is educational. But let's go here. We're gonna castle next turn. What's going on, Austin? Let's go knight back. You should hop in if you're free. We have the tournaments going on. But let's go here. We're looking for mass exchanges here. The knight slides in. The queen slides over. Let's castle for safety. Alright, they lift forward. Let's hit the bishop here. Let's see. The bishop slides back. Now what? Queen here runs into bishop up. But, like, where else would you... well, no, that's not true. Because they can't do that. You just take it. So you can go rook c8 next turn. I'm not mad at the control of squares we have right now. It's not the worst in the world. With the risk going to slide here on the d-file. And Austin, appreciate these likes. Appreciate the cross-platform support. Rook slides over. They're guarding it. Now they can set up this bishop idea. I think we're still going to go here. Something I'm realizing is my queen actually doesn't have that many squares. If I'm being honest, it's almost trapped when the bishop slides in here. I'm realizing we need to get like here and then the queen here somehow. But say you go here, they go up here and then back. Yeah, so knight back. Because the queen is almost trapped. Despite it looking like it's not. It's an open board. But they have a lot of control they're exerting. And then you can't go straight here. I wonder if you could because of tactics. But I'm just not going to do that, you know. Alright, let's go back here. Huh. I wonder if this was the wrong choice or not. I decided to... Huh. I didn't think it through too much. I just assumed winning the piece was okay. That's clearly an error in judgment to not think it through that much. I just assumed, oh, you get a piece, you're okay with losing that pawn there. But you're just not. It's looking like that was not okay to do. Because now I have two passers. The cool thing is you could go bishop there, like in theory, and sack. But you would need to... Okay. Here first. Huh. But the time... How is he doing this so fast? How do you have a minute left? That's absurd. A minute 40, you have 30 seconds. I don't know how to calculate through this simply. We're going here. Up. I wonder, can you just go back and then let them take, you would take, and then take the knight, because the knight's hanging. So I think bishop d6 works. But even if it works, which I'm not even certain it does, I don't have that much time left. Oh, this is the exact thing I was saying. Oh yeah, they figured out the problem. Is that you were hitting the piece at the end there, which does not matter now, because you can't go there. The absurdity of this position is mind-boggling. Let's go here. Yeah. That's not, what can you do? One of these is going to be a queen. Wow. That's gorgeous. That's a gorgeous win. Let's go to this next game. We're sitting at 2 for 4. What's going on, pair? I mean, not pair. What's going on, fair? Let's go up here. Let's go up here to e3 and then knight to f3. You want to play Isago 2304. I hope we can get a game in. And catch you later, Rav. You're probably gone by now. Thank you for joining in. And again, we have on Saturday, me and Rav's event, our 6th installation of it. If you want to join in, the link for the form is in the notes section of my club. And then also, thank you for these likes. We're closing in on 1.5 thousand. For those just here on TikTok, you can join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as my username on TikTok. Go to the notes section, and there'll be a link for the tournament. But now for this game, we have the two bishops out. I think rook e1, staying down the e-file, some exchanges. Again, we're plus that 1 point in material we won in the opening. Let's go queen here. So the rooks are connecting versus the queen being pulled here on a1. I like the rook, less value it can do, and it's better on an open file. I mean, it's not better than a queen, obviously, but it's better suited on an open file versus a queen being there. Like, why put the queen there, I guess, if the rook can be there? All right, and then let's go back here. So f5 is an initiative. If they take, we'll take. We're +2, but it's a weird +2, honestly. I want to go knight here next, I'm thinking. To exchange. Hey, now I don't feel as bad. Oh, yeah. Just trade. I don't feel quite as bad anymore. Let's go rook here. The bishop slides. Okay. Now, here. And they saw it all the way in the corner. I can't... If I could just push c4, I would push it. But the queen takes is the problem. Okay. So then we could slide queen over. The queen slides. This is a checkmate idea that I have just realized is an option. Man, maybe bad decision making there, because that is an issue that I'm gonna have to address. You could sack, I really don't want to do that. I guess you kind of have to. Because going here, they go here. And that seems like maybe a bigger issue. Oh, wait. No. You just go here. So now they can't take on G2. Because the queen couldn't get there. It has to go to G3 first. And they do that, I'm more than okay. They're doing QX G3. So you go up here to G3. I'm doing alright today. Not the most fun day. Sitting and doing homework for hours. But assuming I want to pass my classes, it's a necessary boredom. So I'd say all in all, feels good to get some work off my plates. Let's go here. Still not fun though, but at least some of it's done. They're looking to break in. I messed up so bad. Like, this is just so avoidable. I just cannot emphasize that anymore. This is a bad position. They did not have to be bad. But let's go here. I want to open up the rook as well. At 56 seconds left, they're up almost a minute. Like, this piece is way better than this bishop. So if I can make this bishop good or take them both off the board, then I'd be okay, right? That's what I have to work on for these next 5 to 7 moves, is making my bishop not the worst piece ever. And theirs, which is like the best piece ever, make that not the best piece ever. All right, those are my 2 ideas. Oh, they hit that. Well, we're going to have to go up then, because I don't want to lose my queen. So we're going to go here. The queen slides in. Man. Okay, well, you're going to have to go back then, because you can't allow that. 36 seconds left. This is just not good stuff right here. This is not good stuff. Is there any way around this? I don't know if there is. Bishop slides in. Okay, we're going to take this. Guarding this here. Oh my god. Oh, wait. Oh. Alright, there's a checkmate. Before they get rook to h1, you get rook to c8. We'll take it. A bit of a... yeah, GG. A bit of a scare, but we hold on and get the win. And we're playing first place. I'm not showing the standings. These are the current standings. First through second. I mean, this is very, very competitive. Let's see. Let's go up here to e5. Knight here. I think tradition caught on. This is not actual Luffy. Carl found out, so I'm going to tell you. You want to tell me what? Tell me what. But yeah, knight can slide here. Playing the Petrov again. We're going to go d6 probably. Because I did the... yeah. d6 guarding this. They go up. Let's go up here. This isn't Luffy. Oh. Your name is Benjamin. Okay. Let's go here to c5. And then knight here. And then Austin and Samuel, appreciate these likes here. Bishop slides, if they take, will take. Why are you on Luffy's account? Alright, capture. Let's go back. You're not actually... let's see. They slide up knight here. And then bishop to e6 probably. And then we can... yeah, here. We're going to castle on this next turn, getting our king to safety. See, they go for the center. I want to go h6. I want to go f5 at some point. Let's castle first. And then probably f5. I think. It makes sense to go for this flank. Well, maybe here first. Stopping this. And then we can look at f5. I guess this is still allowed to happen, right? And now you're going to do knight takes here, right? Because you remove the defender, and now knight can take here on b4. Knight takes here. Oh, what's Benjamin's rating? And take this here on b4, and then you go rook here to a2. Staring down the a2 lane. But they lift up. Oh, I see the idea. That is quite something. Yeah, the idea here is that you can't... huh. Wow, that's a really nice move. Because this is double attacked here on e5. But this is guarding this. Or do you allow the passer is really the question. Because you could go here, but takes... Oh, wait. You could just do this, because you're hitting the bishop as well after you take the knight. So now we'll go b6, and then capture. And we're blockading at least. Let's see. There you go, b6. Guarding on c5 is the idea. Oh yeah, the knight's super weak. I just realized, the knight's also almost trapped. Yeah. That is a fun exchange of material. But they're looking to push their pawn forward here. Let's go bishop here, hitting the queen. See, they have these two passers. They lift. Okay, let's go rook down. You want to patrol the second rank. They slide over here with this initiative. Let's go here, looking to help our pawn here, help our pieces, and get an attack going for g6. They have these two. We just got to get rid of these two pawns here. That's the main objective. These two pawns are looking to come down and become a queen. I have a minute left. They have a minute 22. They have more time, but I should be able to hold off. Okay, first here to g6. All right, I want their bishop hitting on e8. Just want to go back all the way down here, just like that. Now here, well, okay, let's go here first. Staring down the e file, and they push. Now it feels like you would just have to retreat. "41 seconds left." Oh, they sack. Really, they sack. Okay. Their idea is that they don't want me to sack my knight for this. I think I have too many pieces now, though. And if they push, take... Okay, and then rook here, you're looking here. And you're looking to take here. It shouldn't be checkmate. 16 seconds left. Okay. We got rid of the issue. Let's go. Whew. Okay. We got the win there. We're able to hold on. That was a sweat with 1.5 seconds left. Yeah, that was a stressful end, but we get the win there in that one. Let's go to the next one, and Samuel, appreciate the likes, and Austin. Let's see. Appreciate that, Luffy. Let's go up here. Man, I get black again. This is crazy. Let's go up. Let's go knight here to f6. Let's go d6, bf5. And now do you go for an early c5? No, yeah, I should have did it a second ago. I took too long to go for c5. I go c6 now. Let's castle, then go for d5 next. Probably. And then Austin, appreciate these likes. Appreciate everyone that's liking up the stream. Yeah, let's go up. I feel like here. Take. The last minute. Yeah, I was lost too for a second. I messed up because I had a way to win their queen quicker, but I just missed it. I'm like, dude, I don't know what. I just didn't see it quick enough. I saw it after I made the move. Yeah, I was stuck with defending. I wanted to sack more pieces to defend, but they sacked before I could sack. So then it was really hard because what I was intending to do got shut off by their plan. Then I had to rework my plan, and that was really throwing me off. I just didn't think they were going to sack the rook, which it makes sense to. Like, I also probably would have sacked the rook, but I didn't think they would have done it just because it seems risky. And I would have taken the risk in a 3-0. I guess they as well. Like, I wouldn't have in a classical game, but Blitz, I would have done that too. So respect to them. They played the time control we're playing. Because it makes sense in the Blitz, honestly, to just get two, like, basically 3 passers. Even if it's for a rook. I mean, you'd have to really play it right, I feel like. Which I did to a degree. But still, like, it's worth the risk. Giving their up on time as well. Like, most of the time, they'll probably end up winning on time in that game. So it made sense. We're hitting her in the center. We can go queen f4. Rook here first, though. I don't want to lose this pawn here. We're up on time. Oh, we're playing first place as well. Let me show the standings right now. We're playing first place. The queen slides in. And I appreciate these likes from Samuel. We're closing in on 8,000, it looks like. Yeah, queen f4 here. We're looking here on d4. The rook guards d5. And we're countering. They can't even guard this, which is the crazy thing. Like, you would think there's some way to guard this, but not really. Like, the rook can't slide. Right? It's, If knight takes, rook takes, so queen would have to take first. Here. Here. I did see that, and I was like, is it worth doing? I don't know if it is worth doing, to be honest. But we're here now. We're going to go up so we don't lose this on b7. That's really the issue, is that they're hitting b7. Where do they go next? They lift up. I'm kind of surprised they don't attack my knight, if I'm being honest. Let's go after their bishop. Okay. Here? Because if they bring their rook over, we could just go knight back. Knight back here. And now our rook can get a little more active. We could go for f6 maybe. But then it feels like their bishop is just better than mine. Yeah, let's try and get their bishop off. Bishop is just too good here. We want to attack the bishop. I don't want it on the board. It's causing issues. So let's go after here with knight a5. We're looking here as well, which is why they're taking time to decide if they want to do it. Let's take this and then go rook here. Hitting 3 pawns, or 2 pawns, but, you know, 3 kind of, on the 4th rank there. Now we're +1. Let's retreat back and then slide over here to c5, or maybe even d6. Right, you're cutting off the king from getting involved. The king slides in, we're going to bring our king over. Here towards the center, now it's not fighting by itself. Let's force the rooks off. And now we're in a favorable position. Because once we go king here, and then up, right, and then we go g6, we have too many options. We could go f6 and then f5. We can slow roll forward. That's the problem. And we're up on time. 20 seconds left. Yeah, we're just +1. Here. 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 And it doesn't really matter. You see that however we do this, either this falls or this is a 3-on-2, even though they're doubled, it is still 3 pawns. So once they take it, it'll no longer be double. We'll have that passer. And we get the win, and we get 4 points for it, and we take first place. That's a fun, competitive game. Let's go to this next one. If we have an opponent. So if you want to join in and be on the big screen, you can hop in right this instant. So you can join there, and we'll get that started. But yeah, that was a fun game. A fun end game. It's always fun when it gets pawns there remaining. But we played in our end. We've lost to Hikaru twice. But we're 5 for 5 against the field. Outside of Hikaru. Because we were 0 against Hikaru there. But yeah, let's watch a game while we're waiting, because I'm not in a game myself. Let's see. Scalar and Eliza here are playing. We had a Sicilian in this game where we lose. Okay, we lose the rook. Oh, both rooks. Okay, so you have the bishop pair and a knight, and this is almost up a queen for black. But the time, that's what Eliza's fighting for here, trying to win on the clock. It's hard when you don't have any rooks, I'll say. When you have one, it's easier, but without both, I mean, black has a simple idea of just pushing, right? So let's see what she has to counteract that. Bishop a7 hitting the... Yeah, I would have done that as well. And we're playing second place. It'd be very important to win this game, I'll say. Very important, because if we don't, this is our new first place holder, probably. Let's go knight up. We can go bishop back here to g3. Wish you had a PC. You don't even need a PC. I think just a laptop or a cheap laptop with a cheap mouse is probably faster. Because like the mouse I had, this one, it's not crazy. But like I had like an Amazon Basics mouse before this, and it was still way better than my phone. You have a laptop? Oh, you can do it with a laptop. I mean, I did that for literally, I just got a PC like a couple months ago, like for years. You can do it with the laptop. Oh, you don't have? I was saying, yeah, they're probably, if you really want it, like a Chromebook or maybe a used laptop might be, I don't know. Actually, I don't know how much used is, but I would assume it's not crazy. There you go here, staring down on the G file. Staring down here. I want to speed up, because in that last game we played, they were really good at managing their time, and I won, but it wasn't pretty. I want to win in a less stressful manner. Let's go back here, offering the queen trade. Queen slides. Okay, let's go here. Stopping that infiltration square. Their knight, I'm not sure. Yeah, they're going for this. Okay, let's go here then. Oh, actually no, because here they go rook here, and then take, and then take. Very sneaky. So let's go here instead. Hitting the knight back. Okay. That was they almost got me with that tactic. That was pretty cool, if I'm being honest. Knight d2 looks like it does not work, but because of the queen hitting b1, the rook can actually guard that. But they don't want to trade pieces or anything. They're trying to avoid it at any cost. I would like to trade, because it feels like they have a better grip on the situation than me. Like, knight here is fine, because, right, we're guarding here. It's not a huge problem. And then you could go here still, offering the queen trade. That's what we're trying to do. We want to trade these pieces off. They have a clear attack on my side, but they trade. They've accepted that I am probably just going to keep doing this. So I go here, and probably king g2 is my next move. Now we guard this. You're guarding this square as well, right? That's a pretty important thing. And then we're going to go rook over, hitting the queen because this rook is guarding it. They slide. We're going to take. Alright. Now you could double up, but then the king just slides over. So that seems like a waste of a plan. Let's go for this open d file. Let's lift our rook up here. And now we both have a file. We have both our rooks on. And that's what we're both working with the rest of the way through. Take. We have these isolated pawns now. But now we have this completely open d file to work with. Right, that's the trade-off there. We can go here. They don't have to take. Yeah, so they don't have to. But I wonder if they should. Let's go here. I don't have an amazing plan. Like, my plan is mostly, okay, it should work, like what I'm doing. It's not the best formulated idea. Let's go here. Like, it should be a draw. They slide back, yeah. They don't have a plan either. So I'm not gonna do too much. Yeah, we get a draw there. Neither of us had a plan. it's probably zeros. I'm sure a grandmaster would beat either of us from either position, but for us, I feel like that's a fair result. Like I don't see how you can push for a win there. It seems just a bit too difficult. And with that draw, no one's on a win streak. But for me, I'm okay with this since I knew I'm +3. If I can win the next game, it's irrelevant. But with less people in the tournament, who knows if I even get in a game. So if you guys want to hop in, you guys can hop in. That'd be much appreciated. It'd be awesome if we got some more players in here. But yeah, we're playing. Appreciate that, Karongi. Karongi has joined in. I think the first game for you. Yes, because you're not here yet. Yeah. Appreciate you joining in. All right, let's go here to F4. Yeah, make sure I play the London more. Not the London. No. See, it's on my mind too much. I have to play the English more, not the London more. I played the London more than enough. I gotta play some more English games. In my tournament, I gotta feel more comfortable in it. Because like in the tournament on Tuesday, I play all the openings and the lines that I've done more times. Like I went for the Petrov of D6 versus Knight C6. And I played the London in all 4 white games. So I have to play it enough where I feel just as comfortable when I'm in a must-win scenario that I also feel like I can play C4. Because right now it's just like an online thing. Oh, I'll just try and learn it, right? But I want to get to a point where it's also viable when I'm fighting for real over-the-board rating points. So I need to do that more online in these tournaments. So next game, I'm making myself play C4. And we're going to get good with that as well. Kaminga and Buddy for nothing. Porzingis apparently hasn't played the last 11 years. Yeah, I mean, he has... The disease he has is crazy, bro. Like, look up what he has, man. Like, that, it sounds like, how is he going to play basketball again? I think they did the trade, though, so because he's an expiring contract and he's making 30 mil. But I'll say, salary dumping, another lottery pick, is not an easy sell, man. 2 players away, I'll say, Buddy is not good anymore. Like, he had us in Game 7. I'll never forget Game 7 versus the Rockets. He did a amazing job helping us not throw that game away. But all in all, it was time. And it was time. But we're not going to be good anyways. Like, we're cooked, bro. We're cooked. Curry's never winning another wing. Never another chance he's going to get, man. We're done. Take. But it's crazy. Like, he may not ever play for us. Porzingis, you know. It's like, man. And then we couldn't get Giannis. He didn't want to come to the Warriors. We didn't get AD. We could at least try to get AD. Like something. We didn't get anything. It was a tough trade deadline. Reading other teams be aggressive. Like you see the Pacers trade to play for a win that isn't the London. Why not play the Queen's Gambit? Honestly, I don't know how to play the Queen's Gambit. I know how to play it. Well, I mean, I could play it if I just take here in the center the first time, but I can't play it in the sense that I can't, I don't know how to do, if I just play C4 and they take it, you don't take back yet, right? That part, I'm not there yet. I don't know. I will probably, at some point, relearn it. I used to only play the Queen's Gambit, which is a funny thing to say, because I now could not play it or tell you the moves, but at a point, it's all I played. Memories. Same thing with E4. I only played E4 for years of my life. I only played the Queen's Gambit for years of my life. And now I'd feel not at home playing them. But yeah, that's why. I want to learn that, though. I want to learn that. I want to learn the Drobava as well. Let's go here. Well, I would go here, but then they just get... Let's go here. Yeah. Here first. Let's see. What's going on, Chess Lover? I'm doing good. How are you doing today? And then Elo all day. I'm just going to chill and watch good chess for the night. Well, I think you're saying my stream is the good chess, so I appreciate that you have designated me as a good chess. Yeah, I look for the queen trade here on F3. Yeah, how much elo did you lose today? And then Samuel, again, appreciate these likes. Can be scary, like scary good or scary like you can get a bad position out of it. And then I still believe in the Warriors, but the front office didn't do anything. You're slowly, see, you're the type of fan who's better than me. I've lost hope since 2023. Like, since we lost to the Kings and made no changes in the roster, I've lost. And we traded Jordan Poole for Chris Paul. I've been out since then, you know. Let's see. Rook here. We're up 20 seconds. That's the bigger thing, I'd say. It's quite easy. You can just play knight f3, e3. So, like, what do you get for the lost pawn, though. That's what I don't understand. We go rook here, hitting on b5. Take. Very good game. Very good game. Take this. Yeah, I mean, this is excellent. Definitely higher than 600. Let's go up. It broke your heart. Are you a Warriors fan as well? Yeah. We were in Giannis talks. But to be fair, I can't even be mad at them. Well, I'm mad. I saw a tweet that said you should be mad at every move before this move. And I'm kind of there. Because they did offer whatever they could to get Giannis. So, like, in that sense, I can't even say too much. They offered 4 unprotected first-round picks, swaps. So, like, what? They literally can't offer more. But still, it's like, man, this is what we're doing for the franchise legend. It's an unfortunate end to an era. Let's go knight back here to f6. Looking to take here in the center. And then Samuel, appreciate these likes. And Austin, closing in on 13,000. Knight's going to take here. These are the standings currently. Let's go here. A win here would be much, much appreciated to try and win the tournament. As you can see, I have 17, then 12 and 11, but there's still some time left, right? If someone rattles off 2 or 3 wins, I don't have enough of a cushion. But getting to 20 points feels a bit safe here. So we get to 20. All things look pretty good. Giannis did focus. That is exactly how I feel. They didn't have a real pivot. Like, they couldn't get Jaren Jackson. They couldn't get AD. Like, why not? Like, they're not going to be good after Curry retires, even if they have their picks. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me whatsoever how they're handling this. Like, they're going to be bad when he retires. Let's go here with our bishop. We're controlling this diagonal. I'll say I don't love my position. They have an isolated pawn, but it's really not the worst thing, you know? I usually you'll look at it like, oh, this is a bad thing. But here, is it really that bad? What I would say, is it really that bad? And I feel like no, because they have a lot. If I move my rook over, the knight slides in. So I really would just want to go here, if I'm being honest. I'm tired. The pen is an issue. The hitting e7. I know this is not the most sound structure, but it's simply easier to play. I'm just not going to figure out how to play this otherwise, if I'm being honest. Like, there's no way. I'm not going to figure. I have to go rook here. Too much of an issue with the bishop and rook colliding on e7. So I go g5 to get rid of that attack. Now this isolated pawn may start to shine through as a problem if we could play this correctly. Let's go knight here in the center now. Man, this is so interesting. They take. Okay, knight takes. And now they take. The rook guards on e7 versus previously would have dropped the bishop and have to do c captures, in that c7 square is weak. But they slide their knight in. Okay, let's go here. We have control of this file now. See, we're up about 10 seconds. A couple things that are inching in our favor. They can't go b4 and get more space, and this is isolated. So in the endgame, it's a bit of a weakness. You know, right now it's not the worst thing in the world though. But if it gets to an endgame, it will be a bit difficult to play. You see, they're attacking this 2 times, and now my time advantage is probably going to dwindle. I don't have an idea. Like, I don't know what I'm going to play here. I gotta think about it. I have nothing I want to play, if I'm being honest. Cause this, maybe go here. Yeah, that makes sense. Cause they're hitting this. Their play in this game is clearly attack, attack, attack. So maybe I should just get off this diagonal. That looks good in theory, but it's not guarding anything. Like, now we're guarding it. They drop back. Okay. And we could go here. You're still guarding this. I want to go up. Sort of. But then they go here. I don't know. I do want to play this. It stops a b4 pawn push. It makes sense in that sense. I want to go back as well. My issue with going back is they might just sacrifice. You see their rook slides over. Okay. Let's go here. Now, does that plan do a whole lot? No, if I'm being honest. But I need to make a move in the blitz game, and it does something. It does stop b4 because you can en passant now. So it's a simple, low risk, low reward move. Man, like going back here just feels like it's not simple to do. Let's go here. Oh, the problem is you can't go here. I was want to say here, but you can't even do the second part of that, which defeats the point of the purpose almost. Maybe just queen d8 and then bishop d6. I wonder if they could go f4 then, but then I could go f6 and just bishop f7. But the time is really the issue. It is an interesting game though, I'll say. Let's go back. It's a quick move. We know what it does. Let's go here. Let's create some trickiness in the position, because now the knight can't really move. With 10 seconds left, having a piece that can't move is not fun. It's someone who's been on the other side of that. Let's drop back, keeping the pen, and now we're looking at this knight idea here. But the rook slides forward. Let's see. I'm going to lose this pawn here in the center. They open. But I think I'm more focused on other things. Oh, wait, no, that's yeah. Too focused on, I just missed that the queen's there. But we get the win. That's a nice win there. We're sitting at what? 20 points, I think? Yeah. We're in first place, sole lead right now. 20-14 to 11 with 7 minutes left. I win this, it's over, if I'm being honest. Win the pawn back, so d4, d5, c4, d4, e3. Which is why I prefer knight f3. b5, a4. I'll have to show what I mean. Because I think I mean the Catalan. Because I know what you're talking about. I used to do that trap when I was a kid. I feel like I'm not saying it right. But there's some way you really can't win the pawn. Like, there's some line in this. You can't win the pawn back. And you just have to play positionally. I think it's the Catalan. I don't think it's the Queen's Gambit. Because there was a game I watched where Magnus did that versus Fabiano. Like, there is a... I think it's like d4, d5, c4. And then here, and then here, and then they take here. And you don't... It's not an issue that they can just go this, is the point. Like, I know what you're talking about, but there is a way they can just do it. But it's... And you're supposed to just win positionally. I have a better position. But that I don't know. Let's see. Let's castle. Okay, it's okay, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, the Catalan. The Queen's Gambit, like, I think that I forget is a difference. So let's go knight here. We're playing 4th place. Yeah, man. I was looking for the Catalan. I'm like, dude, I just don't get it. Like, I don't know how to just drop a pawn and go from there. Like, it seems so difficult to do, honestly. Man, knight a4. We're down 40 seconds right here. The bishop slides back. Let's go knight here. They stopped the fork, but let's take the bishop away. Right, I don't want anything going here. So on this open C file. The rook slides over. Okay. Now what is the question? Now what is the question? Let's lift up one square. Queen slides. We're going to push up here to f3. Queen moves. Okay. So take. I feel like you could just take this. And then here? No. Here? And then knight here. And then rook here. This seems decent. This seems decent. Okay, they attack. Let's go knight back. Yeah. But now the queen is more active. Because with the knight here, the queen's shut off from this side of the board. It's not shut off right now, which is the difference between the two. Alright, the rook slides in. But this is all okay. Let's go here. Unless I'm missing it. Yeah, they slide out the way. Take. Here, hitting the knight. Alright, their knight slides in now. We can go for this, which should work. Because this knight is guarding e3. This oddly, horribly placed knight is somehow saving the game in a way. Like, it's guarding e3 honorably. Alright, they have their knight slide in. Take. Oh. Oh, wow. Well, the funny thing is, this is honestly enough. You get 2 pieces and a rook. I don't think I can with 30 seconds, but if I save myself and had more time, I'd rather play white. But I took way too long to get here, which is a problem now. Because now I can't justify this decision. Now it doesn't make sense, right? Because I don't have enough time to really see the benefit of having the extra pieces. With 23 seconds left, I'd say maybe not enough time. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, that's going to be that game. And that was our chance to guarantee first place. Now, it's not a guarantee. We could still lose it. Let's go up here. 3 months learning the Catalan. From this chessboard course, I have realized that I have no idea how positions should be played. It's far too complex. Fair enough. I respect that. I respect that. Realizing your own limitations and going for something a little bit easier. Man, I did not play c4. No, I'm stuck in this. I'm just doing this, not even thinking. Man, let's castle here. Appreciate the likes from Samuel and Austin. We're closing in on 18,000 likes there. Let's go up here to c3. Knight bd2 and rook e1, staring down the open e file. Let's see. Yeah, knight slides here, a4. Let's look at the standings. Okay. Oh, you won that game? How did you win the first game? How is that even possible? Let's go here in the bishop. That's insane he won that game, I'm not gonna lie. Let's take this. Knight back here, getting out the way. And we can go f3, hitting the bishop. That makes a lot of sense to do. And then e4. Did you see the 2 bronze medals you sent? Oh, let me see. Let me go to YouTube real quick. But they give me money. Yo, we got 94 people watching. Yo, appreciate you guys on YouTube. Yeah, you guys can join in the tournament. And we'll have a vote soon. Yeah, the jewels, I appreciate that from Rav. That's money for me, honestly. It just turned into USD at the end of the stream. Let's see. But yeah, I can't see it because that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I got too busy the last 2 days. Tomorrow I'm going to look for a different, like you see, let's see. Like for example this, like I'm going to try and figure out a new one that has gifts. And that's just better because the other one missed a raid, which cannot happen. Because I can't hear anything because I have the music playing. So I have to hear that. Let's see. Why was chat? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Like I couldn't read, the messages weren't going through or something? But we're hitting the bishop right here. Back. This is, I think you go back here. Oh, well, I think it's trapped, no? But 23 seconds left. I doubt you could get it. Because here then you go d5. Right, d5. Hitting the bishop and the... Do you have it open on 2 platforms, Fair? But yeah, the tournament is going to be over. Eliza, 5 for 5. But I do get the win unless she gets a last minute win. Okay, I do win. Alright. First place, me. 7.5 for 11 here. Oh, yeah, I saw a weird message. I just didn't... Sometimes I don't say anything to. Like, sometimes I will. Sometimes I just don't... I just don't respond. But I think I know what you're talking about. But I get first place, 7.5 for 11. Eliza, I mean... The fact you won that first game is very impressive in itself. But 5 for 5, 17 points. And then you... Utko 06, third place with 16 points. And also with 16 points, I like to say. So they tied and scored, but tie breakers go to... Oh, I'm supposed to wear a hat. Yes, give me 1 second. Someone did redeem their hats off, and I completely forgot about that until just now. So yeah, do have to do this. That's my bad. Yeah, let's start up the poll here for those watching on a myriad of different places. Let's start it here first, and then Rob, would you? Oh no, you're not there. Let's see. Started this one here on TikTok, and then here we're going to on YouTube. Let's go here. Start a poll. So you can vote for whatever time control you want. Which one? If you don't see one you want, you can type in chat. But if you do see the one you would like in the chat, or in the poll, please use the poll. Because it is a lot easier for me. But if you don't see it, then obviously you have to type it. But if you see it, please vote. Alright, just started it here as well. And in other places, I guess you can type there in the chat. But we have a couple of time. A little bit of time here. Let's see. And Simon, appreciate these likes. A vote for 3-2. A vote for 3 plus O. Okay. We have some votes. Are quite hard. Yeah, these are not easy games. I'll say none of these are easy. They're all very competitive, but helpful. I'm sure it's part of the reason I did good on Tuesday is I'm playing probably 20 or so games, or maybe more than 20, like 50 games like again. In the first place, in the first game. How do you even lock in from that? Like they had 2 rooks and you just didn't have anything. That's impressive. What did you do to win? Yeah, we have a vote for 3 plus 2. Oops. A vote for 3-0. We have about 4 minutes left on the vote timer. I didn't have to make it that long, honestly. We'll just start it in 3 minutes. Just been studying for your midterm. What midterm? Man, you having Saturday exams is truly evil. What midterm is it? And then... Nah, you're good, man. You're good. Well, I'll create a Swiss. I prefer not to make a Swiss personally because I know that it's hard for people to join in and leave. But if it is the most... Like, if it's voted on and people want a Swiss, yeah, we could do that. But I would prefer not to because then people, like... You have to wait till the round's over. I like just getting in a new game, personally. But if you even want a Swiss, we can try that. The chem midterm. Is it general chemistry or is it organic chemistry? Because I'm not certain ELOs are guaranteed to blunder after a certain amount of time. Drop both rooks. Ah, okay. I thought when I saw the B and A pawn rolling down, it was just going to be impossible almost. So we'll say another 30 seconds. Let's look at the current votes. Alright, we have not that many. We have a couple here, and it's looking like 5. So right now we have 2 votes for 5 plus O, 1 vote for 3 plus 2, and then 1 vote for 3 plus O, and 1 vote for bullet. So it's 5 votes, 2 for 5O, 1 for 3O, 1 for 3 plus 2, and 1 for 1 plus O. I guess the timer, what? 2 minutes left. I don't want to wait the full... I guess I already said it. We can just wait it. Let's see. What's the new peak? I hit 1802 blitz over the board. So I had a tournament on Tuesday, and I did decent in it, and I tied for first. So got some points there. A new floor, although it doesn't matter as much for blitz. It's just like a fun thing, honestly. Let's see. Organic chemistry. Oh man, I think I told you I've heard very bad things about that class. Actually, why I avoided doing a packaging concentration because I did not want to take another hard science class. Let's see. That's crazy, man. That's 3-hour exam. Yeah, I'm doing material sciences right now. I'm like, I don't want to do anything else related to chemistry ever again in my life. Let's see. Alright, we have a minute left on the vote. Right now, we have still the same amount of votes in. So if you do want to have your opinion, you have a minute left before we close it. And just a vote update, we have 2 votes for 5 plus O, 1 vote for 3 plus O, 1 vote for 3 plus 2, and 1 vote for 1 plus O. Let's see. Provisional. Okay, for Mustis, you can type in the chat. You can type in the chat. I don't know how to do one there. Is the thing. So if you just type out, I'll write yours down. Do you have a provisional rating? Minus. Oh no. Do I? The options. It's any time control that you. It's anything you could vote for. If you want to have something that impacts the current vote, it's 2 votes for 5 plus O, 1 vote for 1 plus O, 1 for 3, 2, and 1 for 1 plus O right now. But you could vote for anything. Let's see. Oh, thank you, man. I did not know that. I will know that for next time then. And then I do not have provisional for Blitz chess. I've played a lot of Blitz tournament games, so that is my actual one. 5 plus O Swiss. Okay. So 5-0 does win the vote there. Did we have anyone else who wanted to do the Swiss before I create the arena? Wait, 5-0 does win the time control. The vote here. So 5-0 is going to be the time control. Let's see. Let's go here. New club. Club arena. Oh yeah, wait. I don't know if it's arena. I mean, if I don't see any messages like in short succession, we'll just go with what we usually do. But if we have a few others, we can switch. Now wait a second. Let's see. But 5-0 definitely wins. I'll catch you later, Rob. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was doing that this morning and last night. The trials and tribulations of a college student. I don't see any other messages, so we're going to go with the arena here for this next one. Let's go here. Club arena. Can I repeat, I guess? I won the last one. And then we're going to go for 5 plus O. An hour. Set this for 9. I guess 40. Yeah, 9:44. Okay. Just create the tournament. I have to put it in the chat for those who are watching. They can accept the link. I'm going to pin that link as well. So I've just put it there. If you're watching on TikTok, I'm about to put it here in the notes section right now for you guys as well. You are not forgotten. Let's go to the notes. And then Austin and Samuel, appreciate all the likes. We're closing in on 23,000. I've just posted this here. I've just joined in myself. So we need 2 more players. Let's see. I want to play a game yet. So the tournament starts in 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes, I'll play a game, yes. Let's see. I'm about to put this here in the chat as well. For those who are interested in it, on Saturday, it's going to be a viewer battle between me and Robmaster Chess. But we're not playing. It's just people, I guess you guys, viewers, who will play each other. So we're commentating. If you want to play, here is the link in the chat here. If you want to fill that out. We don't have, like, day of replacements unless someone just does not show up. So if you want to play, that is the way to do it. We've just posted it there. So yeah, we need 1 more player for this one. Does someone want to play me in a puzzle battle before we start this up? If so, send me your username and we can get that started. Let's see. Let's go here. We have 4 minutes left, so if you want to place in your user, if not, I can play one online while we wait for this to start up. Let's see. Wish you could be there. I thought I saw you sign up. No? Oh, we got 11 responses. We got a lot of responses. We appreciate you guys doing that. All right. 11 people in so far. We started the stream with 7. So I appreciate it. Let's see. Okay. Man, no worries. I'll make sure to take you off and always a spot for you next time. As you know, I'm sure you know, we've done this more. We do this more than once, so you're not like you're missing out too much. Alright, they slide over here, check. Take this checkmate. Take this here. Rook takes rook. Alright, rook takes here on d8. Let's see. Bishop takes here, check. Rook takes here, checkmate. Take here, check. Alright, we're sitting at 8. 10. I lost the last couple. I was at 1800. But I've played a lot of high-rated players, I'll say. Like a lot of high-rated players in this. Rook slides down here. My FIDE, I don't have a FIDE. My USCF is 1970, though. But I only have 3 rated FIDE games. I wonder, which one is this? I don't get, oh, yeah. It would have to be here first. And rook down, rook here. What's your FIDE Mustus? Take here, and then take the queen. take, and then a king here to h7. We're sitting at 18. Rook slides down. Rook slides over, and then knight here to b6 checkmate. What is the difference? Because here... Okay, this is where I'm confused. Because they can go here wherever you go. So one of these two squares is better. But which, like, how do you know? I think it's this one. Yeah. Because now you're threatening checkmate here. Yeah. You take the queen. Alright, the rook's going to slide up. You can go here to b4, hitting the king. Rook slides down, checkmate. Queen takes rook e1, hitting the king. One of the queen here. Take. Alright, sitting at 25, but they're at 24. You could go here, check, because the queen can take the bishop. That's checkmate. Queen slides in, that's mate. Double check, rook down, that's checkmate. This is almost mate. But not quite. Oh, knight here is checkmate. Sitting at 29. Where's the mate on this one? Take. No, that's wrong. Okay. This, you take the queen here on b8. Here, the queen can slide down. And this is almost mates. But they lift up, odds not. You take the rook. Sitting at 31 now. Take. Check. And then check. Check. Yeah. Alright, we get 32. And we get the win. We gain a couple points there. So many people are in the tournament. We have in 6 players. Alright, so enough people for it to not get canceled. You want to join in, you still can. Make some emotes for me. How did you make the emotes? What did you use to make them? Well, yeah, we have 6 people in. So guys, if you want to join... Oh, did you hit affiliate? Is that why you made some emotes? And then Sam, I appreciate these likes. I'm to 24,000. My favorite opening, I'll have to say the Advanced French or the London. But probably, I love playing the Advanced French. It's very fun. Let's go for the English, because we're trying to get better with this. So C4. I actually looked at what to do against this. This is... I did, before tournament, someone I played against did this, and I prepped something. What do you do? It's... Oh, man, I don't remember. I looked at this like a month ago, though. It's not G3. I think it was here. I think it's E3. And then here. And then here. Okay. This is what we're playing. I don't know if this is exactly correct. I know knight f3, it's weird because you get the double pawn. You can actually play that. But when I looked at it, you didn't have to get double pawns there. Okay, let's go up here. They lift their pawn forward. We can go rook e1. And then b3 and bishop b2. And you're open on this diagonal. Here, if they take. You have enough pieces to exchange there. And then what's your favorite opening, Rio? I didn't ask you back. But we can go here to b2, rook c1, or queen here, now in the same file as this. Some quick moves, easy to decide when you don't want to, you know, be in a horrible spot. You don't want to lose your queen, so that it doesn't take too much thought there. I'm going to hit their knight out the way. If they take, we'll take here. Take. The knight slides back. Knight here hitting the queen. Or we can go knight here to d2. My thing with knight d2 is then I have to accept I'm trading off the bishop. I don't know if I want to trade off the bishop just yet. We can go here, hitting the knight. That could be something. Take. Getting out the way of the pin so we don't lose our queen. That's the idea there. And they open towards the center now. Let's go here on the C file. We're slightly down on time. About 10 seconds. But we have... It's enough where we can turn this around. Yeah, rook goes here to c1. Staring at the queen. So now it is hanging if they have it drop too soon. Right, before it wouldn't have been. Alright, they slide over. Okay, take this way. Alright, take here on c5. See what they do. Bishop captures. Right, and then we're going to take here, hitting the queen now. And now you take here. But they just take there. Yeah, so that doesn't even work. Because now rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Right, we still run into the same issue. The only difference is now they have 2 isolated pawns and I have no isolated pawns, but they have this passer. So it's literally in a balance. It's not a one's good, one's bad type of thing. Alright, what if we go here? Oh! Oh no! Okay. We've run into a predicament. This is unstoppable. Wow, I did this to someone in a rapid game. But yeah, this is unstoppable, isn't it? Huh. Unless... Okay, you go knight here. Knight here. Okay, here, and then bishop f1. 2 pieces you could move. I don't know. I think bishop f1 you drop the knight, and then here they can play f6. Yeah, they go here. Here. So knight takes here, hitting queen. No, you have to take here first, probably. Let's see. Chess premium improve elo. I don't know if I'd say it improves elo. I mean, it could. But I feel like there are free ways to do it. Like, you don't have to. But yeah. Let's see. The king is here. This knight, I just missed that idea. Knight d3 is nasty. Nasty. But yeah, after king g2, they're thinking for some time. They're not sure how they want to go forward. I agree with that. Just playing a lot is definitely the best way. Like, other things could work. Not saying they don't work. But man, I think you are doing yourself a disservice if you don't just try that the most. Alright, the queen drops back. They go king down. I think I see why they can't. Yeah, this does stop it, actually. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, they just stopping it. Yeah. Going there. Because now it doesn't work, right? Oh, what? Why? I'm confused. Okay. I don't think they don't have to do that. They did not have to do that. Okay, let me think. They could have done something else. I'm pretty sure of. But we get out of it somehow. We get out of that one. Wow. Yeah, we do. We're +1. They go here. Queen here. Should work. All I hear on A1. And they slide their queen back. Okay. Take. And then here in the center. Now they can't slide over. The knight slides in. Knight back. And you're looking to go here on c5. Knight c5, rook d1. I'm almost certain. What's going on, Pixelated? What's going on? They slide their queen over. Hitting this pawn here. Let's lift. No, wait, that's also still free. Okay, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. But you go here, they take the knight. Let's get out the way. Okay, we hit the queen. Alright, we don't lose anything. It looked worse than it was. We don't lose anything from that transaction. Okay. Knight back here guarding this. Okay, we hit the queen. Okay, we exchange queens here. Oh, no, they don't exchange it. No. Oh, we got him. We got him. Look at... Oh, that's a fun win. That's a fun win. That's a fun win. We hold on in the queen and knight endgame, and we get the... I don't know how... I think my rook was hanging, though, earlier, but it's no matter. We do get the win. That's a fun one. And we're starting one... That's our first game each. Like, that took the whole... almost the entire 10 minutes. But, man, we're able to hold on for that one. Let's see. Let's see. I'm getting 125 people are watching. Wow. Streamlabs is very out of touch. Then it says 37. Man, I appreciate you all choosing my stream to watch. You guys can join in if you're interested to hop in this tourney. Everyone's allowed to join. It's an arena. It's there pinned. Oh, did I pin it? I don't know if I pinned it. Oh, let me. No, yeah. It should be pinned now. If you want to join this tournament, that link will take you straight there. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. We're going to game number 2 hopefully soon. Let's watch a game. Let's watch Abhiro and Eliza play here. +2 for white. Oh, but that bishop in the center. I know, man. That's insane. I can't believe it's that many people watching. I don't know if I had that many total channel views in February last year. Well, if you exclude shorts. Like, I don't know if it was that many. Let's see. They go up here to d4. We're playing... How have you won 3 games already? That's insane. Let's go up here to e6. You go knight here. Let's go up here first, stopping the knight sliding in. Here. And then here. Trade. We have the bishop. Alright. I don't have to move this fast, honestly. But I'm just in the... It is still blitz. It is still blitz. Appreciate that, Rio. That was a fun win. I'll say. I'm honest when it feels cooler than a normal win. That one felt cooler than some of the other ones I've got, honestly. It was a fun one that I'll probably remember. The wee castle. Like, sometimes, like, oh, it's not that cool. But that one, that was pretty fun. But they can go here. We go here in the center. I'd rather play white, which I feel like I say quite frequently. So I'm noticing a pattern with my play. Maybe a little weak. Which is funny, though, because I'm better with black over the board. Like, my win percentage, if you check it, it's higher with black than white in, like, the past 3 years since I've got back into chess. Which is not normal. Like, it is not usually that for someone. So, but online, I'm better with the white. I'm curious how that happens. But yeah, knight here. If they take, we take here. Yeah, this is not good. Because they're going to go like here and then here. I think queen here first might have been even a little better. But this is still bad. I don't even know how you deal with this. I have no pieces on this side of the board. And I want to go here, but they just take. The best I can think of is like here and then knight f8. At least you get something there. I mean, it's still not ideal. But it's one piece, and maybe you could go here, then bishop a6 and trade that off. Because they can't stay on the diagonal for too long if you get a5, ba6, and they can't go c4 because we have that. So there are defenses. You only win when you play white. That's what it feels like online. I mean, I know I win some with black, but like, I feel like I don't get good positions that often with white. OTB winning classical. Wait, OTB classical winning with black is so hard. It's crazy because for me it's honestly easier than winning with white, which is not normal. But I much prefer playing like if it's a must-win game, I'd rather be playing black over the board. For whatever reason, I'm better with black, which I don't know how that's possible, but I am. Yeah, the knight goes here. We're guarding on h7. I think qg5 soon. But yeah, so you're guarding this with knight back here. On fa, you're guarding h7. Yeah, I wanted to go here, but you had to react. Every game then? Man, if only it were that simple. I would, believe me. I would do it. But yeah, this game is just, it's gotta be a loss. Like, it's gotta be a loss here. Oh, you know what? We could try this now, though. Because, yeah, I could do that now. We may be saved, low-key. Because I don't know how they stop this. They en passant, then the queen gets in. And then if the queen's in, it's obviously just harder to win. I mean, they probably still could do that. But I think it's not as straightforward if the queen's on f6 versus here on d8. And then the king would have some type of escape square. I don't know. It's still losing, I'd bet. And they go back now. I'm pretty sure you could defend it, right? Because they can't... what's the word? The bishop can't get active. If I could go knight here, I'd just do it. a5 here feels less important now. But no, they could reroute their bishop. Maybe that's also why you can't do it. Because you go a5, then they just go back anyways. So I need something that's bishop e2 proof. Versus, yeah, but... yeah, I mean, yeah, they really can't stop that. So here... I want to go here and then queen up. The issue is if you go here, they could just take it. I wonder... okay, what if you go rook here? Okay, rook here is more bishop e2 proof. Right, up and then here. Or now... oh, now you go here. Yeah. Because previously you couldn't have, because the knight takes, queen takes. But now you occupy that square. And now you could go queen e8. And now knight back you just take. Okay. I think we've defended now. And we're going to go a5 and then now try it. There is no issue with bishop e2 at this point. So let's go here, and now you're going for this idea. The knight slides. Okay, take. And now you can go here. Huh. I still... is it better to do this? This is probably better, honestly. And just go rook g7. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Because if you go here and then they take, then they have like ideas to sacrifice. It's hard to explain without the pieces being there. But the idea would be you sacrifice a rook and the queen, and they could get to h8. And if the rook's up, the queen's undefended. I don't know if you can visualize, but that's like why I'm going here instead, which allows bishop e2. So still not loving it, but yeah, and they're still going for the same idea. It's looking like. Let's see. You're much stronger. You're much stronger than me. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, rook here on g7. We're staring down the g file now. What are we doing? Playing chess? We are playing chess, yes. Very astute observation. We can go here. Hitting both of these here. Yeah, I want to hit the rook or the queen. We can take the rook here on h4. Let's see. And then go here with the queen. And then we can go here. Let's see. ba6. Hmm. I guess. I'm trying to see if I'm missing the idea. Here. And then take. Yeah. And then here, and then king e6. Okay. We got this one here. Rook here to f8, hitting the king. And I'm going to take here. And you're staring on the second rank. Take. And then you just bring take. And then take here. Here. Let's just not stalemate. Because I've done that many a time. Let's take, they just slide. And I don't want any. So now I can only stalemate. Which I intend to checkmate. But let's no time at all can I lose the game at least. That's the thought process. And we get checkmate. I'll do this next game. We start off 2 for 2. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3 after this one. What? Make sure you don't repeat. You're trying to stop me from repeating. I mean, right now I'm not in line to repeat, you know. 40 minutes left. I have 2 wins, but I only played 2 games. So that's the issue. Like, all the games are taking too long for me to even, you know, get to a huge advantage. But yeah, for those who are just scrolling in on the YouTube side, the link is pinned. So you guys can hop in the tournaments in the arena. Everyone's allowed to play in this, and we're going to have some more tournaments after this one. But yeah, that was the first 2 games. We start off 2 for 2. A nice start. Let's watch Jeff and... Oh, this game's over, actually. Let's watch another game. Let's watch... No. Are there no games going on? I think it might just be me left here. I don't see any games. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We have a game going on. All right, playing Karongi here. We get black again. What, black? And 2 of the first 3. I guess you could only get... That makes sense. So d4, d5, e6. Nice slides up here. Let's see. We can go here. What are you talking about? Left, right? We can go here. And then c5. c5, knight f6. Hit the bishop. If they take, we'll take. Looking here on b2. I'm going to trap the bishop here. Right, because they can't go back to g3. So you're going to take here when they take. And then probably bishop e2. Oh, they left the queen up. Alright, let's go knight back then. And you can guard this now. So you don't have to lose a king side pawn here. Plus a minor piece. Alright, c5, knight c6. Or even knight c6. I know I like c5. Because then you're contesting d4 this way. And then here. And then, yeah. So up. And then knight c6. Their knight sliding in is... you'd probably go back, honestly. I don't think I'd let them take the bishop just yet. Someone took... I don't have a mod, so I assume that it was YouTube. But yeah, we're here on c5, be7, knight c6. And then here. So we slide back, the knight can slide forward. Why qxf1 instead of bxf1? Oh, I did queen xf1 so that I could... Oh, wait. Would it matter? Huh. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, that probably was better. If you did... Because I did queen takes. and then but then you just take. Huh? Yeah, I guess that does make more sense. I don't know why I did it that way to answer your question. But we can go here to F5, and then we could go G4. Why did I do? I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I could. I didn't even. I promise. Didn't even cross my mind till you just said it. I could have just taken with the bishop first. They were saying why not take here in the last game versus what did I do? Like, oh, here. I think yeah. I don't know why. I just well, I know why I didn't see it. We can go here, and then we can go here, offering the queen trade. Let's see. They drop back. They offer the queen trade here, and then we could go knight c6. You're two. This is the perfect time for me to play you. This is the perfect time. We can fix the 200 to like 50 record that we have. I hope let's get paired. Let's get paired up, man. Then Samuel, appreciate these likes. We're closing in. Oh, did you get your car yet? I forgot the exact. I know it was a crazy car. I forgot the exact specifications though. But did it come in yet? Yeah, I swear, just looking at this, because you can't. That's crazy timing. I also just realized I can only go one move, which is here. Because if you go back, they just take it. And you don't even get the knight. At least it'd be difficult too. They go here, okay, en passant. Right, and then knight takes, and then you could go a6. And if they go here, you take and then take, and you're fine. Or take and take. Oh, but they go... Huh. Okay. Here... And I'm just going to have to drop a piece back, I guess. I messed up. There's no other way to do it, honestly. You can't lose the rook. That's not an option. Okay, I'm not going to lose the rook. So we're just going to have to go back to an equal game. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, that knight move is just brutal. Oh, they go back. No, they did not have to do that. They could have played here and they would have... got the piece back, but we're going to take here now. Now we will keep our advantage and actually grow it. But yeah, if they go pawn here to f4, then I have to give back the piece, right? Because here, in the, so like here, if the pawn goes up, right? If you check knight takes, but they're still hitting the knight. So you take here, you get this, but yeah. For a second there, the piece was almost given back. You drop back here to here. They slide here, and then knight can slide here. That's what I'm thinking. Knight d4, yeah. I would say we don't have that many active players, because I waited for a minute myself as well, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, knight d4 probably going for the center. And appreciate the sub there, William. And anyone else that's subscribing, I can only see the ones that are public, but I appreciate all the subs. And there's someone who gave me a prime sub the other day that I think was either after stream or it did not pop up, but Little Calamity. Don't know if you're here. Much appreciated. We can go here to f5, hitting the king. But yeah, now we're just going to go up. We're up, what, a bishop and a knight here. That's enough. We're just going to create a structure. Maybe just go back and push and break the king side. Or the queen side, I mean. And get the c-pawn passer. Yeah, we're up on time. And then Samuel, again, appreciate all these likes. Yeah, back. So now we're going... I guess you can go a5 now, because then this just falls. So rook b8 first. And then we're considering, like, a5 in here. Alright, take. And then rook here. Do you have... I don't have that, no. I can't say I do. But yeah, rook b8. We're on this file. They slide over. Yeah, let's go here first. And then we just want to break the queen side. Probably bishop d7 so the rooks are connected at least. Yeah, let's go here first. And then we're going to go for this. They're running their pawns down the board, but I'm doing the same thing. So who's faster is the question. Or who can support it? I think I could just stop it eventually with my king. Let's take here and hit the bishop. And now we're looking to get, yeah, here. Let's just stop this now. Yeah, let's just stop this now. You probably have taken that first though, but let's stop that. No need for anything bad to happen. They slide over. Yeah, let's just take here. Okay. We have these 3 passers. Check. Check. And now they can't because you're going to win the rook here. On h1. Take that here. And we have too many pieces guarding h8, right? So you don't have to worry about it too much. You're just looking to go, let's c3. Or check here first, I guess. And bring this 4th pawn here because the king is defending admirably. Check. And then here. We have a lot of pawns running down the board. We're looking to go up here to e2. Or there, like, but it doesn't matter. We get the win. And here are the current standings for those who want to see. Like, everyone can see them. Kind of. But this is first, second, and third. I'm sitting at 3 for 3. But we have some people ahead, a person ahead of us, 4 for 5. Appreciate the music kit. Appreciate that, appreciate that. Yeah, that was a fun one. I'd say all 3 of the games were decently fun. And we're playing rejection here. Alright. I apparently have an advantage right now. So we're going to try and use it. Let's go here to d3. Let's castle. Alright, let's go c3, a4. Alright, let's go straight for e4. Knight slides. And then rook e1. Rook on the open line. Honestly, we could go e5. Let's get aggressive. Let's take space. Let's get aggressive. g4, limiting where their knight can go. Let's take space. They slide out the way. Now it's not the worst thing ever that this is happening. Alright, queen's going to slide. They attack in the center. Okay, queen up 1 square. Take, take. Still guarding this. The knight slides in. I don't want to trade the bishop. I feel like at some point I should be able to sack. So let's go back here. Keeping the bishop. Keeping all my pieces active here. Ah, they stop it. Yeah, what I was trying to do, he sees. He sees it. He sees it. Alright, let's go knight here. Take. Bishop takes. And then here. We're trying to get after this king. Yeah, I didn't see that, but at this point it doesn't even matter. Like, my attack is either going to work or it's not going to work. Like, it's not going to matter too much if I have that pawn, if I'm being honest. I've made my choice already. We're going after the king. Ah, they slide in. I am seeing the issue, if I'm being honest, but we're here now. We're here now. We are going to go all the way for this. I do need the bishop, if I'm being honest. That is a blow. I do need the bishop for this to work. But hey, we gotta work with what we got here. Take. You see the move. Knight f3, knight g5. Right, that should work, honestly. I don't know how they stop it. Because they can't get their knight to take the bishop. And even if you could, like, it wouldn't really matter. Like, here, then here. And then here, and then here. And then, like, you really, like, I think it's mate, right? That's why I didn't see it. Honestly, I did not see that. But it's a reason I probably did not process it. Like, it doesn't, I could lose everything here. Like, I would have lost anyways if this attack fails, right? Because I've already committed my pieces all the way over here. So I don't think it would have mattered. Like, I could lose this and this. Like, I would have kept going after it. Because if this doesn't work, I would lose a technical endgame probably. This is a bad pawn. They could easily attack it, you see. Easily. So, just throwing everything towards the king side is the thought process here. But yeah, I think queen h6 is winning. Because they can only go here to give their king room. But the knight just can't go anywhere that doesn't get taken by the pawn there. We can go. You say we can talk this through? Hey, what's your offer? What's your offer? What is your offer? Is it on an Erikai? Let's see. Why are my views so low? Are they low? I mean, I'll say for me, The expectations are not even this high, so I'll take that. Let's see. Are glad to have 100. Man, I'm glad to have 30. I mean, truly, I've. This is. I'm happy. I'm more than happy with this, honestly. Like, any more. This feels crazy. Like, I always talk about it, and it's truly. Like, sitting there for hours by yourself, when it's anyone typing back, I'll take it. Versus just sitting there trying to entertain myself for hours. Like, this is way better. It seems like, I think it is unstoppable. I think so. Alright, the queen slides. I wonder, do you even have to, like, could you still go here? I think you could, right? Because if you go here with the knight. Let me think about it. Because knight f3, rook over, knight here, that's checkmate. Okay, knight f3, rook slides out the way, knight slides in. Yeah, I think you could still go here with the knight and go for that. Take, check, take with check, and you slide out the way. And then you go back, and you go rook g1 now. They slide in. Okay, rook slides over. Because you're guarding here on f1. Rook takes. Let's get all their pieces off the board. I don't want any... I don't want any problems. Rook takes here on g6. And I like rook g1. Let's trade it all off. Yeah, here. Let's get that off the board. Let's get that off the board, you know? Take. And now we're looking here, right? This still is a forced mate. I wonder if there's like a mate in 11. I'm curious. That's like an M in 11 that was forced. Because even like the queen over move. Like they had to do all that stuff for the most part. And then checkmate here. GG. Let's go to this next game. We're sitting at 4 for 4. Can we go 5 for 5? Let's see. E4. E5 again here. Oh no, they don't play the full thing. Appreciate that, Char. Let's go up here to d6. We can go knight here to f6. Bishop e7. Yeah, bishop e7. We go h6, and we can castle on the next turn. Or the bishop or queen or knight slides in. No longer an option. Knight here in the center would be fine as well. Knight g5 wins. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. I thought that it taking the queen honestly was not that good. Like because they get a piece, and you wouldn't have the pawn or diagonal pressure on g7. So knight f3 I thought was a better way forward. Here I'm a little confused. I wonder if you could just go here and then queen d7. We'll see. 23 minutes left. These are the current standings. If we win the next game, I'll say I feel pretty good about winning. I mean, this game here. I feel pretty good about winning, but gotta do that. Because 17 would be a decent lead. Let's take this and then clean up. But we gotta do it, because for those I've been here before, I do not win every game that I need to win. Oh, queen trade. Oh, I feel good now. We're going to take this here in the center. We're +1, taking on e4. Now we could castle either way. I was going to castle queenside, but another thing I'll say is they kind of have to trade this as well and get a worse structure. They have to go back and then knight takes. And there are double pawns here on the c file. And then we go here. And then here. So if they take, yeah, you see they have to do it that way. We're going here, making the bishop bad. We're going to castle. Oh, we have to go up now. Because if you don't, they could have went exactly. Now you go here, guard it with the pawn. And they can't break this structure. And then king f7 on the next turn, so there's no rook here. I mean, they could still go rook here. But king f7, so this is guarded. Yeah, this is exactly what I was saying. You want to guard e6. The rook slides over. Huh. Maybe their idea... I'm curious what their idea is. Oh, there. Okay, I do see the logic. Okay, well, I think this would solve it, right? Because now the bishop can move, and they can't bring this rook over to hit on e6 because the pawn will take it. So yeah, I think that solves it. They lift. Let's go up. Also guarding this, and you're just going here. Yeah, I think this is a win. It's just too difficult to play. It's like that b5, then knight taken here, then that. That was just too much. The pawn's too good. For +2, the pawn is just too good. The bishop's too bad here in the corner. They have to go king here, but they lose a bishop. If they don't, they're going to get checkmated, right? So whatever they do. So now, yeah. Still, they still lose the bishop. It doesn't have to be checkmate. They can still avoid that with king over. But then once they lose on a1, like, it's kind of hard to imagine a win. Unless I really mess up. But yeah, rook b1 is almost pre-movable. Because this pawn here is such a good pawn here on c3. Yeah, b5, hitting that knight. Forcing the knight trade, and then bishop here. Yeah, they take. But you still have it, right? You still have this pawn sitting on c3, still anchored by a bishop. They no longer have a dark square bishop themselves. Okay. So how do we go for the win? Check. Okay, we're going after this c pawn. And this bishop here still guards this. Alright, they're sliding their king forward. And then just take it and go here and look to push for a queen. I want to make sure that was right, because the king gets in. The thing is, yeah, they just go back that way. Then you check. And then rook takes here. Does it matter? I think I'd rather take this way and control the d file. I don't know if there's a huge difference, but this way they can't go rook here. And they double up. Actually, I guess it ends up kind of mattering. You go down here and defend. Yeah, I chose the right one. They slide rook here. The good thing is the bishop is still guarding it. Alright, rook back. They get one, but we're still plus this pawn and bishop. And this pawn is worth a rook at this point. Take, take. You're now seeing the issue. Rook slides, king up. With one more piece in, it's really hard to see a way through. With the king now being able to go to c4, which is one rook. I'm not going to get corralled. With two, you're worried about getting your king too involved. Don't want to get mated. But with just one rook, and one piece that's not a queen, you know there's always something you can be on. I can always be diagonal to the rook, right? I'm never worried about getting mated for the most part. Let's go here. This is guarded. They can't go there. Here, hit the rook. And then bishop here. I guess you could have went there anyways. Yeah, I could have just went rook a1, but the same thing happens. Rook a1 would have worked, but this also will work. I guess it's personal preference, or if you really care about being efficient. I guess if I have less time, it would have mattered, but I have 2 minutes, so I could do it either way. Let's see. But yeah, thank you for joining in, Southern. Thank you for joining in. I'm glad you did. Have a good night, man. Yeah, a minute left. They go here. I think we'll take this. And then we're going to get a queen on the next turn. Alright, now the biggest challenge. I just won't take this pawn so I don't stalemate. I just won't take the a-pawn. So even if I mess up somehow, I don't think I will. But let's just let them go up all the way. King takes. Now there can't be a stalemate because they have 2 pawns that can go forward. So I can take my time. Although it's, you know, rook and queen. We just go here. And then here. Or, I guess... Oh, this would be checkmate, actually. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's mate. Don't see a mate like that too often. Let's go to this next game. Sitting at 5 for 5. Here are the current standings. How have you played 10 games? I'm getting scammed, bro. I'm getting scammed. You played 10 games. I've played 4 games. Or 5 games. You played double the games. I'm no longer in first place. Look at this. This is not how? I need an explanation for this. We go bishop here to d3. Take. I can't even be mad, man. I'm winning. I just do not have the volume Eliza has. Take. Ah. Good thing we don't pre-move that. QC2. Oh, I played the London. Gotta stop playing the London. Well, I don't have to stop, but I'm trying to practice something else. So I'm not trying to right now. I'm trying to play the English. Let's take this. We're +1 now. Here on e4. And we can go knight. Sure. I guess we're up. Maybe this is why. Because I keep going into endgames. Yeah, that was free last turn. I just castled. Didn't even do a check on what was free or what's not free. Not a good thing to do. You should always check, and I didn't do it that turn. Usually I don't undouble pawns, but I kind of have to win this quick to have a chance to catch first. So we're going to lessen the material on the board versus keeping a position of weakness. And this is checkmate. Okay. The other next game. We get a win there. Let's see if we can get another win, because now we're tied for first. I should have the tiebreaker. I would imagine I do, being 6 for 6. Let's see if we can get this next win to go 7 for 7. That would be the most important thing, right? We go 7 for 7. But let's watch the current standings and the current games. Eliza's playing. All right, up here, what do you have for me? What do you have? Oh. Eliza here +8 right now. 6 for 6. I am, yeah, 6 for 6. Did I say 5 for 5? I was reading it. It in an update. That's my bad. But we need one more player. If you hop in now, you'll be on the big screen. That is my offer. If you join the tournament, you'll play me, because I'm sitting here waiting for people. So please, waiting for a game. Anyone, if you think you can beat me, if you think it'd just be fun to play me, hop in. Let's see. We're waiting for a game. We're watching a game, watching the current first place. I guess I'm first now, but we're watching. If she wins, she'll be first. So, and I think she'll win. She's +9. Watching first place play. If another game ends, I'll be in the game. If someone joins in, I'll be in the game. Yeah. Not if. I imagine you'll win this game. +9. I'd be really shocked if not. I'd be really shocked. How did this happen? What type of opening was this? We have an Italian. A C3 Italian. Okay. A C3 Italian. Yeah, the bishop there. Queen takes a castle. Black's queen is in, but the queen just slides back. Just like that. The attack is dim for black. But they're going to try. They're going to try for sure. Keeping the queens on, I bet. Trying to make their chances, make their luck here. The queen drops back. I mean, rook g1, I'm sure. Yeah, rook g1. An easy move to play. I'm in a game myself. They're playing third place. Get the black pieces after having white last game. Let's see if we can get a win here. Wait. Let's go c6. Take. There's some type of gambit I'm not aware of. Alright, let's go knight here. Huh. I haven't seen this gambit. Or if I have, I don't remember it. But they sacrifice their E and F pawn. What's this called? It has no name yet, but they sacrifice E or the F pawn, I guess, for the open file. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll play my defense. Let's see if I can hold. Let's go here. Knight slides in. Take. Knight here. I mean, I'm fine with just trade. Like, I don't mind trading because we're up. Like, I would love to trade. Get these pieces off the board. I want to try and... Yeah, I'd love to trade that as well, please. And now, we have to go here, and then here. No, I messed up. Check here first, though. And then we could go here. Okay. We saved the mistake. Let's take this. Alright, +2. They have an attack. I just am not seeing the checkmate. So, I'm calling the bluff, and I just took there on c3, going +2 instead of +1. Alright, let's go queen down. Now, we're defending. Because now with 4, let's just go back. There's nothing more to take. I've already taken the extra pawn getting greedy. And I don't always get greedy. Like, I do when I don't see it, though. I just don't see this one. So I'm more okay with, like, going for something if I don't see the win, you know? Let's go here. They're going here, I would assume. So, if I go there, they go in. Right, so here the queen slides. F5, en passant, rook takes, queen takes, then that would take. I really need... Oh, I know what I'm going to... Okay, I have an idea, actually. Okay, so here... I don't know if this is right, but I know how to... Because I'm +2, right? So I can give 1 back, and that's my idea after queen h6. Is I'm going to give one of the pawns back there. 7? How did you win 2? Bro, what? How did you win 2 games? This is absurd. How is that possible? Like, I don't even know how to compete with that. I want to go here, see here, and then we're not going to take back, right? That's what I'm not going to do. We're going to go here. Yes. My brilliant idea is simply to go there. Is it brilliant? Oh. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh my god. No, it's not brilliant. No, no, no. I do see a flaw in this. I do see a flaw. I wonder, do they see it as well? No. That was a blunder, though. I didn't even realize it. If they go rook here, I've lost. I didn't see it until after I made the move, though, to be honest. But yeah, that would have been very, very bad. This is also, like, this is also not good, though, to be quite frank. There's something they could do here. I wonder if they go for it. But it doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't really matter. Because it's just losing. I thought that was okay to just go F5. And what a horrible miscalculation there. Allowing that. The rook slides in, though. Take. I don't think they saw it. They could have taken on it on H7. And they would have been winning. But now the bishop's gone, maybe it's fine now. I don't know. We'll see. Now I think it's fine now, but it was not. Believe me, it was not fine. There are 2 moves in a row. I could have lost there. If they go rook here, then I would have lost. And then the other thing, if they would have Then on rook captures h7, I would have lost, I'm pretty sure. But we live to still play another move. We want to go here to f5 for sure. For sure, I think, on this next turn. I said for sure, I think. No, we're going there for sure. We're going there for sure. Here. Checkmate. Yeah, I would have lost if rook captured h7 or rook to g3. Definitely a loss, definitely. But we hold on there, so not the best game, but a game that ended it with a 1-0 standing. Yeah, let me see. Let's see if I'm right. I want to see that real quick because I'm not in a game yet. I'll be checking constantly. But yeah, I probably like a 72% accuracy. 84.1. What? Can you not? Am I missing it? Oh, yeah. It's okay, I thought so. But apparently I still had a decent game. Yeah, rook here is a loss. Yeah, and then here, can't you take this now? Oh, king takes. Oh, queen takes is a loss though, right? Yeah, queen is a loss. But I miss king takes. But I was right about this one though. Here, it's bad news. It's bad news. You have to take that way. And this is a loss. But we get the win there. We'll take that. We're 7 for 7. Eliza somehow is 9 for 12. I don't even know how that's possible, if I'm being honest. That's absurdness. Let's see. Let's watch this game. I think every game is over, it seems. Do we have any games? Yeah, I'm playing a game right now. Let's see. Let's go up here to d4. No, c4. Playing the English. Learn the English. c4. I've remembered this time. Let's get comfortable in this system. Oh, here we go. A gambit. A gambit. I don't know gambits yet. Let's just go here. Take. Alright, we're +1. I don't know the purpose of this gambit, though, so maybe they got what they were looking for. This is exactly why I want to play this opening, so I can know what to look for in the future. Alright, let's go here. This is perfect, because I haven't seen b5 before yet. There, we hit the knight. We're looking to do things here. We're going to castle on this next turn. Von Henning. Oh, what's going on, Fair? I did not know what that was called. I appreciate that, Erica. Yeah, Von Henning Gambit. So what's the point of this game? Like, what do you get from it? What's the idea? Yeah, we go up here to e3. The knight slides back. All right, let's castle for safety. All right, they lift. Not dropping that anymore. Let's go knight c3 now. Development. Rook e1. Okay. Where to now? And then go h5. Alright. Let's put our thinking cap. d4. Bishop take. No. Yeah. Huh. This is interesting, because I want to play d4, but they could go e4, which is the issue there, right? I can't allow that. But this also seems... Alright, let's go here. I don't want to allow this either. And you're guarding g5, so that'd be okay. But man, A very aggressive play from black. If they don't win here, I'm probably win an end game, but it's a good chance they get a nice winning attack in this portion of the game. So I should focus on that. Oh, wait, no, I could have... Oh, I miscalculated. I could have just done this. Yeah. Yeah, I miscalculated. I had 3 attackers. Now it's easier to see because the knight's not guarding, but I would have had 3 once I go back anyways. It would have taken in the center. I mean, this works out still. Like, it's not like it's a huge problem. But I could have done that last turn, too. Let's go up here. And then, oh, Rio. I missed the donations from Rio. If I ever missed a donation, no. Then I just did not see it. But Rio, appreciate the donations if you're still here. The bishop goes back. Okay. Take. Okay, we have to... Oh, a minute left to win this. We gotta win this quickly. Here? And what, b3? Okay, the queen slides up. I need to keep my queen, though. That's the only thing. Okay, 56 seconds left. We could go back here. They take. Rook slides in. I'm not sure about this one. Okay, rook slides. Okay, here. I'm curious what the attack is. Oh, maybe they're trying to open up my... Oh, the rook take part I'm not getting. Oh. Okay, get a win. And we're in first, 8 for 8. Alright, let's go to this next game here. Oh, 20 seconds left, so not next game. We get first place somehow. I don't know how I got first. What is 13 games played is ludicrous. How did you play 13 games? I have no idea how you played 13. Were there any timeouts? Like, people didn't play? Or you just either won or lost quickly? But yeah, let's announce the winners. I get first here. 8 for 8 for this tourney. 29 points. Eliza second place, 29 points. 9 for 13. In third place, Uku06. 26 points. A 5-game win streak. Okay. Let's start the poll up for this next one. And see if we can get a new one. Your opponent stalls. Your opponent stalled? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Who'd you play? We just restarted the poll here. I started it up. But how did you play 13 games? Like, how? Wow. Let's go here. That's more impressive to me than your win percentage. Like, you had a high win percentage. Oh, so you just lost quickly, you're saying? Oh, no, I have this open. What am I doing? I already have this open. Okay, let's start the poll up here. So if you want to have a time control you would like, please let me know. This might be the last one because I do have class in the morning. So, but tomorrow I'll be on. I don't want to say longer. I hope so, but I have like 6 assignments to do. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But hopefully I get them done. And I have an exam. So your question, it will be what time control? Alright, 5 plus 0. That did win the last one. I'm hoping we get something a bit speedier than that, but we'll see. And 1 plus 0. Here, alright, I just started here on YouTube. Other place, appreciate the likes on YouTube. We're at 3. Can we get to 5? We're at 3. Can we get to 5? Who was a 2600 player? His name is Barcode. His name is Barcode. Alright, let's... I think that's all good. Oh, yeah. I need to make it here as well. Alright, backslash... Ah, wait. Oh my god, there we go. That's what... I appreciate you. Whoever, I think Fair Southern, I forgot who. I can make a poll now. Alright. 5. So you guys will get a poll as well. You're not going to be left out anymore. As I know how to do it now. And then... Okay, I've just started it. I have just started. All right, cool. So we have a couple minutes on that. We have 3 vote. Yo, YouTube, you guys love the 5-0. You love the 5-0. 3 votes already. Eliza with the 3-0 vote. Shout out Eliza with the 3-0. 5-0 they may get us though. They may get us, I'm not gonna lie. They start off strong with some votes. This is crazy work here. This is crazy work. Anyone playing any over the board tournaments anytime soon? Yeah, fair. Thank you. Because it feels like I've discovered fire for the first time doing it that way. All right, let's see. 1 vote for 3-0. We have a little bit more time on the timer left, but it is looking like 5-0 is gonna win. You said 5-0 is too long. The thing is, 5-0 over the board is my favorite time control by far. Online, it used to be 5-0, and then I was introduced to 3-0, and you guys were right. I can admit I was wrong. I like 3-0 more now. But over the board, still 5-0 is the best. Because it's not the same. Like, when you can pre-move in the mouse movature, it doesn't feel as long as it does. Like, over the board, 5-0 is still very quick, you know? Because you're moving. It's not the same. It's just not. That's why I just played on Tuesday. You have 1 in 6 weeks? Okay. Is it a classical, or is it like a quick rated, or is it a blitz tournament? Let's see the polls we have set up. Still 4 votes. Still 5-0 winning. No, 4 votes for 5-0. Man, everyone's a fan. Rob Master Chess is streaming. And then, yeah, we're going to have this. We have 12 responses. Okay. Let's see. I have 8 players on my side. Appreciate you guys signing up. Definitely way more than the last time so far. We get this responder link and put it in the chat while we're waiting for whatever time control to win. So you guys want to join in for the viewer battle sitting there on Saturday. Join in. And the vote in. So we get 2 votes for 3-0 here from TikTok. Eliza and who was the other votes? Eliza and Clip here. And then we have a vote for 3+2 as well. So 3-2 gets that vote. From Extra Nation. What are interactive puzzles? Yeah, I think I'm going to have them tomorrow. The reason, or I have a reason. But I'm going to do the votes first and make it, but then I will elaborate. But yeah, it is not, trust me, it's not been forgotten. That is not done whatsoever. I'll say that before I get into too much detail. And then 5-0 gets a vote here. And then we have, what is this? Oh, interesting. 3-0 has a push here. 3-0 has a late push on YT. It gets 3. It actually wins. That's crazy. 3 votes and then 3 for 5-0, but TikTok was the difference. 2 for 3-0 there. And then we got, 2 votes for 3+2. But yeah, we end up 5 for 3-0, 4 for 5-0, and 3 for 3+2. And I here appreciate the bronze medal donation there. Much appreciated for those jewels. Alright, let us create the 3+0 arena. This will be the last one of the day. Can I 3-peat is really the question, because I won both tournaments so far. So can I go for the hat trick, as they say? Alright, arena name. Can I 3-peat is the question. Let's go here. 3+0 does win for this final bout. Let's go here for 10:55. No, I guess not. There we go. I've just made it, and I've just put it here in the chat for those who want to do this. You guys did lose by 1. You barely lost, though. Barely a loss. Here, I'm put in the notes section, and then let me answer Eliza's question. But yeah, for interactive puzzles, I didn't, like, every one of the last streams, I knew I had to get off. You know what I mean? Because I know you were there. Since we did it for like 7 hours, like six hours was not enough time. So I knew today I wasn't going to be on for 6 hours or that long. Like, this was like a 3-hour stream, 3.5 hours. And then on Tuesday, I was only on for an hour. And then Monday, I knew I was going to be on just for a little bit. So I want to do it. Yeah, 73. I want to do it where I know that I don't have to cut it off, because I felt bad, honestly, like cutting it off, and we did not hit our peak because we were still going. But I just couldn't be on for that much longer. So I'm gonna probably do it tomorrow, but I know I'll have to get off around 10. So I think, or I guess, what do you think? Because you're someone who really likes that. Would you rather us just cut it short and still do it, or do you want me to wait for a day I know we could really do that the whole time? Hero, I got you. I got you. Puzzle battle. Yeah, I was thinking it might suck if I'm like, yeah, we're on a roll and we are all enjoying it, but I actually have to go. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it unless I know. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Because I want to do it. I really enjoyed it, but I was exhausted. Like that day we did it the other time when I got on at 8. And I just, if I could have gotten earlier, believe me, I'd rather have done that than supply chain management for like 4 hours. Trust. Hikaru Bobby. I'll be honest, and I sent the invite app hero, so send me one if you don't see it. But I don't know that much about chess history. I started watching a couple years ago. The first tournament I ever watched was Magnus versus Fabiano in the speed chess matchup. I remember it was a championship or a qualifier. And Fabiano, over the 5-0, the 3-0, and the 1-0, never won a game. And that was my introduction to the GOAT, Magnus Carlsen. That was so crazy, man. Because I was just getting into watching. I'm like, dude, this guy, he literally did not either won or draw against the world number 2. Like, that's absurd when you think about it. Let's see. 1850, I'm not surprised. Go get that 1900. What's your peak for Rapid? But yeah, we may have... Oh, we're in one. Okay. We're in a puzzle battle. We may go over the tournament time. So 4 people, please hop in, because I think me and Ab here will be excluded. So if you guys hop in, it won't get canceled. So we need at least 6 people now. Apologies. But we are doing some puzzles right now that is going to worsen that. Let's see. Knight here, yeah. Pawn slides forward. Queen down. Queen takes here on c1. Queen takes on h2. Rook f1, checkmate. Queen drops back. Queen takes here, mate. Maiden. Oh, that's what am I talking about? Maiden 2. That's mate. Oh, here take, yeah. Because then if they go there, you go knight g3. All right, this one. Take. 16, 17. All right, this is definitely going to go down to the wire too. Yeah, please join in because we started a little bit late, but it'd be helpful if we have 6 players so the tournament does not get canceled. Let's go here. Take this. Beautiful. Queen takes. Queen here. Knight here. Checkmate. Rook down, bishop here. Take rook. Let's see. Well, you would have to take this. Yeah. And then up. And you take this. Sitting at 26. I'm in check. And you have checkmate there at the end, which is why that's okay. Alright, this next one you see that the queen is here. We're going to go rook here. And then here. Here's where I'm confused, though. Because going here, take... Oh, I guess you're up rook in that endgame. No! You have to... As soon as I let go, I knew that was wrong. As soon as I let go. I saw it, like, after... Man, that's the worst feeling. You see it right after. It's like, man, could I not have seen it a second prior? My brain reacted too slow there. Alright, let's see. Oh, you get the wins, go to the tournament. It might be right at the end. Yeah, 10 seconds left. We have in enough people for it to not get canceled. We're going... GG. What's going on, Luna? 1878 or so? Oh, yeah, Jeff. I'm seeing 1900 easily. We haven't played before, have we? Yeah, we have not. I didn't think so. Are we playing Max? Let's go here. No! I keep going for d4. It's just ingrained in my brain at this point. I have to consciously think about it and go pawn to c4 first. Alright, but we're in the London. Let's go up here to a4. Let's castle. Knight bd2. All right, queen slides. Let's go rook e1. We're back in 3+0. So back in, relatively quick move order. Take, or move process. Okay. I messed that up. Oh man, yeah, I messed that up bad. That was so avoidable. Huh. Like if you just... Oh, maybe not. Oh, is that the whole tactic? Maybe it's not avoidable. Okay, what if we go here? And you take the queen there. Alright, we get the win in game number 1. Very nice start. Very nice start. We get a win in the first game. Can we go to the second game and get a win here is the goal. We're 1 for 1. Can we go 2 for 2 to go for the three-peat? Because we won the first 2 tournaments, Some good performances. The first one was definitely, very competitive. Second one competitive as well. But we get that win. Can we get the third one is the question. Yeah, if you guys want to join the tournament, please join in. And then if you're enjoying the stream, 2 things that are free that help. If you like and subscribe, both extremely helpful, and just a click if you want to do that. But yeah, or if you don't mind doing that. But let's watch a game. Brand Dog and get money here. Alright, we have +1 for Brand Dog. Stopping the checkmate on g2. The knight back here. Stops the rook on the g file. You see the rook is staring down here with the queen. The rank in the file. But they go here. Man, I'm glad I'm not playing this game. I wouldn't like to play either side, to be honest. The rook slides in. Yeah, but now it's like queen e2. And I don't know. The extra nation, appreciate these likes. We're almost at 30,000 there. What's going on, Patrick Gaming? How are we doing today? It looks like there's like a rook takes here, but then a queen here and here. Yeah, it's looking a little sketch. But, oh, that's even better, honestly. That might be game. Oh, knight. No, but still, though, because you could just sack. I think here, and then here would win. Link doesn't work for you. Okay. If the link doesn't work, you can join my club on chess.com and see if that works. My club is PJ's Chess. And then in the notes section, there'll be a link for you there. I'm doing alright today. I'm always happy playing chess. Like, I did not play chess most of the day. And I am glad I am playing chess now, I'll say. Like, it's so much more fun than what I was doing. Outside of the fact that I love chess, but I just don't like the other thing, doing homework, so I'm in a good mood whenever I can do this. And just sit in the app for a couple hours. Or a few hours. I guess it's more than a couple. But yeah, we are waiting for a game. We won that first game. I wonder if Max is in a game. Or is Max also waiting? Yes, we are both waiting for our second game. Oh, what's going on, JVO? How you doing, man? How are you? Oh, I see 29. This is definitely higher than last time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you could. Yeah, anyone's allowed to join, Patrick. You can definitely hop in. Alright, let's go knight here. Check out JVO if you're on that purple app. Another streamer. But let's go here. They go take. Man. It looks like he's trying a queenside castle. Let's keep flexible and go knight d2 first. But he goes for the king side. a4, want to stop b5. Very typical London, I would say. I feel pretty at home right now. The knight slides. Let's go knight here towards the center. Overlays. I have some overlays, but I took it off because I liked it better without it, honestly. But you go rook here to e1. I was trying to see what piece is better, the bishop or the knight, but the knight can go to here. So I think that was the better piece. And now what is the question? Okay, here. Let me go rook here. My ethnicity, I am black. I am black. Yeah, we're staring here on the E file. We could go queen c2 and then queen a4. Here would... That would work, I guess. Here doesn't really work. Man, I'm +1, but it just does not... does not feel like some huge advantage. Alright, let's slide here first, I think. Let's see. And then maybe here, here, here. But they slide, yeah, back. You're guarding the knight now. So you don't get that weird structure. Very odd looking setup, right? I don't want to be on the same file as this. I want the bishop gone. How do you get that to happen, right? Like, how do you get that gone? Okay, let's go here. 1:26 to 2 minutes. Alright, they attack. Let's take this. They chose a6 over that. So we're +2 now. Let's go here. The rook is guarding this. They're all in on an attack. Alright, the rook's going to slide forward. I think I'll just give that back and go here. Offering the exchange here. You can't join. I do have a 10 game requirement because we've had a lot of cheaters. I was hesitant to do it at first purely for this reason right here, but I did sadly have to add it. But if you get 10, you can. That's the only requirement I have, is you get 10. Okay, we're +1 in a rook endgame. Alright. This is not a fun end. Okay, 31 seconds left. I think that was free last turn. Yeah, I just could not figure it out in time. Peter the Father, QT, I could not figure it out in time. GG. And I didn't figure it out. I just couldn't figure it out. I thought I did it the right way and he drew it. Or not, I said that wrong. Now I couldn't figure out in time. I just couldn't figure it out, period. It had to have been winning. It had to have been. Man, I can't believe I couldn't win that one. That's a great defense. Let's go up here to C6. How you doing, QT? We got a tournament going on if you're free. It's a 3+0 arena. If you're interested, I can tell you how to hop in. GG, man. That's great defense. I thought I had that, and I did not. Let's go up here to A6. We get a draw after that win in the first game. These are current standings. See, Eliza and Brandog take advantage of that missed opportunity for me, and they're both ahead of me. And now my win streak's done as well. The night slide's over. Let's see. We could go here, but then take. Here? It's an idea here. Is it normal or blitz? This is a blitz tournament, so you have to have the games play in the blitz time control. Let's see here. How much time? The tournament has 48 minutes left. So obviously, you don't gotta stay the whole time if you don't want, obviously. But if you want to get a game or two or however many in, you can hop in there. But it just started a little bit ago. I only played 2 games myself. They sack. I don't think they had to sack. But they go for the sack there. Let's go rook here. On this file now we're plus a minor piece. This would be a key win after that draw there that ended our win streak. Oh, I should have done something else though. Yeah, I messed up there. We could have went queen here first. That makes a little more sense. If you go queen there instead. But here you're sliding to b4 looking for the queen exchange. Or that also makes it a bad move if the rook's trapped. I'll say I'm fine with just taking that though. Like, I really don't mind getting 2 pieces for a rook. Take. Okay. Knight slides up. I have to do it intelligently, though. Like, there's no point in... Yeah. Okay. I think I see what I have to do. But a minute 34, this is a 3+0 game, so it doesn't matter that much. Take. I shouldn't spend too much time calculating. I should still spend most of my time on figuring out how to, win the clock as well. Like, the board matters, but I can flag. Okay, they could have taken the rook. It's been an interesting endgame, but now I go for the fork. They slide, we're going to go king over. And you're going to take one of these. Or not. I guess not, huh? Oh, what if we go here? Check. Rook takes. Let's get the tactics going here. Well, that was an easy fix for them. that was really all I had. Take, and now we can go, knight back. You see, rep a knight, rep a pawn. We're doing decently here. Let's go here, guarding. The knight slides, you have king up. And now everything's defended. We're going to need to somehow win the knight, but their pawn structure is bad, right? They have 5 isolated pawns. We just have to take them. They're going to be there for so long. The knight slides back. We could go here and then here to f6 because you're hitting this, and then they could go knight f2, but then you have rook g8 looking to go here, then rook g2 at the end. So they just take it, avoiding that whole fate. But yeah, now with no knight, it's going to be a pretty easy conversion. Well, I say that now. I say that now. Let's hope that's really true. But we hit the rook, and now we're going to hit take on h5. We're up on time, so capture. And now we're going to get this queen, right? So up, 6 seconds left. That's just not stalemate. But I think the king has too many squares to get a stalemate. And we get the win there. All right, we're 2.5 for 3. Really, 3 games I think I played pretty well. That draw, I like how I played the first, 40 moves, and then we got outplayed in the end game. But for the most part, I feel decently. Even though we're not in first, I don't feel like this is the worst I've ever played. We're waiting to play a game, though. Eliza stands alone, trying to stop me from the 3-peat. No, you're good, Patrick. You're good. Yeah, if intend to come back to the stream, though. I'd say if you just get 10, it doesn't take too long. Ooh, let's take this and then here. Oh, I keep doing that to you. Oh my god, I keep doing that. I have to stop falling for that. Man, I know how many times I've fallen for that recently. I just have to instead, let me just say this to myself. I have to either go bishop e6 or just take it this way. Because this is not going to work at all. Like, I just can't do this. Let's go here. Alright, the queen slides up. Yeah. Yeah, you just have to lose the pawn. Because queen here is an issue. Let's just go back. Or we could just take. And castle. Okay. This is not ideal at all. I'm not going to act like it is. But I think I don't have to lose. Yeah, it's worse for sure. But there have been worse positions saved, I feel. We take there. They take. Okay. Check. And now our knight is an octopus. It's going to take here on c5. It could take there as well, but I think there's less to that. You take here with an initiative. And you guard on e6, which is equally as important. You sign in with this check. And then you have another check. Our piece is showing promise. With this knight and queen. The issue they're running into is that they don't have enough pieces developed. Right? The rook is docile. Our rook here on the d file is way more useful. They're going to have to sack the bishop, and I think it's still checkmate. I think it's still forced. Because this is mate on the next turn. Like, whatever they sack, they take, okay, and over. There was a way out that I missed. Okay. What if I go knight takes... Oh, what if that works? Knight takes, here, but the king gets out. Wow. How is this not checkmate? Is what I want. How is this not mate? This is absurd. Well, let's just go here if I don't see a mate. I mean, there's going to be something good. There has to be. Going rook here. I mean, look at this. There's got to be something. Just by the fact there's too many pieces around the king. Yeah, they have to sack the bishop. Check. Then we get mate there. Are those next game? Alright, let's look at first. We're playing JBO again on the rematch. Alright, playing the Petrov. Last game was drawn. Or stalemate. Stalemate it drawn, but you know, same thing. This game, can we get a win? Let's go knight c5. We have to if we want to win the tournament. Let's go here. Let's take, sure. And then castle for safety. Here, hitting the queen. Up, avoiding this falling. And then maybe queen c7. Okay, knight's going to slide. Queen moves out the way of the rook, beaming down. We're going to have to take. And then knight here. Okay. Very interesting first, 15 moves. We have opposite color bishops, a knight each. They have more advanced pawn, their queen's better. So they're definitely better. But it's not losing at all. We're going to go rook here on this file. When we can. I just realized the bishop's there. So you can't do that instantly. Good thing I took a second and thought out loud. That would have been very bad. They slide their bishop back. Let's go knight here. I mean, the more trades, the better for me, I think. The more trades, the better. Alright, they slide over. So we're going to take this here in the center. And... okay. There's a couple of things free. I'm trying to figure out, is it better to go here and stop this, or just to take this? I'm thinking Doesn't matter. Yeah, let's just take this. My rook slides up. And then take the... Oh, whoa. No. No, you cannot take that. No, you cannot. That just falls there. Let's go here. Get out the way of that. Oh, man. That was almost really bad if I do that. Let's see. Their rook lifts up. Okay. Let's go here. I want to trade the queens off. I want to go here, but then this and that's checkmate. I'm in at 19. Let's go here instead. Alright, they slide and then we go here. Right, the idea was f5, then rook e7, there's a checkmate on g7, but this way, there is no checkmate for a rook e7. So now the idea of queen g4 does make sense. Alright, they trade. Alright. And the cool thing is you could just go bishop here, and now you've cut off their rooks entirely. Here, cutting that off, and now we have rook e8 and then bishop here. So here first, and then just bishop d7. Capture, and then down. We have enough defenders. Take here, and then up. "37 seconds left is not a lot of time, I'll say. So I'm gonna have to speed this up. It's just not easy to figure out like what to do, I'll say. Like I obviously I know I have to move faster, but they're making it difficult. Like I'm +2, but their pieces are like swarming my pieces. It's making every move feel a bit difficult. Check. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I simply have way too little time. Like, I don't know how bro's doing this so fast. It's impressive. Oh, you can't go there. Yeah, 8 seconds left. Up, it doesn't matter. Oh, was it my oh, I didn't know it was my turn. Yeah. I didn't move nearly fast enough. I was probably winning, but it doesn't really matter if you don't think quick enough in a 3-0 game. GG. Let's go to this next one. We're sitting at 3.5 for 5. Looking like Eliza will get this one. I'm thinking here. Free pawn with knight. I missed a mate. Did I? Let's see. Oh, it's gone now. I thought... I didn't see a mate. I was trying to get mate, but the bishop check made it hard to do. King was trapped. I'll have to look after. Because I was looking for that mate, but 2 people have said it, so maybe I did miss it. But I thought you couldn't play it because of the bishop. Let's go here. We can check after this game. Alright, knight slides in. Let's do knight takes and then knight back. Hitting both of these pawns here on c4 and e4. Alright, we're going to take here. Take. And maybe knight d2 back. Yeah, this is a little weird. It messes up your castle, but you're still plus a pawn, so it should be okay. They don't go for it. They want to keep their material. Queen to c2. Hitting this here on e4. And then we can go here. Bishop c4. Queen is going to slide up here to b3. We're hitting a few different directions with queen b3. You're looking here on e6, and you're looking here on b6 as well. So let's see if one of these actually works for us. Alright, lift up. Alright, take. And then we take here. Now the queen is no longer guarding that. So now we're +2. You're hitting the bishop. And you're looking to go bishop here as well with this check. So check here. I don't know what... Maybe this makes more sense. Because now the rook could slide in potentially. Yeah, the rook can look there. Versus the rook. Castling here, they just go here and open up my king. Yeah, see, they would have done that the same way. Except it would have been better that way. Let's go here. So that we're giving this square for our pieces. And then rook down check. That's a check. If take, yeah. And then bishop here check. This is why I did not put my knight there. So I could go bishop c4. Hitting the king. You control both of the ranks here. 8 and 6. Let's see. Here. You control that, you control that. You're going to have to block. You take here. And then remove the defender tactic like a puzzle where you win the queen at the end. That's pretty cool. This is literally like a puzzle rush. So you take here. And they have to go here. And then you go check. Right. Then they go here. And you go... Oh, yeah. You remove the defender of the queen, essentially. So now you take that. Now you're plus a queen for a bishop. And you get some pawns. And this is going to fall. Alright, let's check the other game real quick. See. You said mate in 1. It's definitely possible. Because a king looked a little weak. But I... No, I don't have a... Oh, I have a... No. I saw that. I didn't do it because it's not mate. But maybe... It's still saying it's better. Let's see if it's a mate, though. No. No mate, sadly. No mate, sadly. Alright, go to this next game. We are sitting at 4.5 out of 6. But Eliza, she is in a class of her own. 6 for 6. 21 points. It's looking like it is wrapped up almost halfway through the tournament who first place is. Very impressive. We'll watch a game that's going on right now, though. Let's see. Javio and Erikai are playing. So 2 bishops versus the rook. But up on time, Javio is. Man, you're a very fast player. I don't know who I'd rather play here. Because you would think the 2 bishops is a no-brainer, but black has this passer, and the king is in a great spot to stop the white pawns from going down, right? So it's not like it's a rook stopping oncoming pawns and 2 bishops. It's the bishop stopping oncoming black pawns. And the king is stuck here. This is probably just a draw, because the king can never move for either side. I think if you push for white, you're losing. But if they just keep moving, yeah, they're just going like bishop c2, bishop d1. I don't see how it's not a draw. It's more time. And then Nate, appreciate these likes. Okay, but there's a move here. I don't want to say it, but there's a move. Okay. That's more interesting. There's something else I think you could have played. Now, I think black... I don't know if they're winning, but I think black's going to win now. Because you can make it complicated enough, where 25 seconds maybe not enough time to defend it. Yeah, there, and then... Check. Yeah, and once the king is up, that's what I... Oh! Hold on, maybe I missed bishop g5. Bishop g5, then f6. Wow. Oh, white's winning. Oh, white's winning. There's one move they have to find. Will they find it in time? No, they had it. No, if you go bishop a4, I think they could have won. Now they might be... No, it's still winning. Because you go g2 and then bishop a4 and then queen and then e8 queen. Can they do it in 10 seconds is the question. That's the question. Can they do it in 10 seconds? I appreciate that, Nate. I appreciate that. And the likes as well. Wait, what did they do? No, they... I think black's going to win now. Oh, that's mate. No, they have mate in 1. Oh. Do they get it in time? There's like 2. Oh, they get it in time. They would have been sick if they lost that one. There are a couple mate in 1s, but way to hold. All right, playing JVO. We lost that last game. Can we win this game? Okay. Now this is an issue. Let's drop back. Take. Yeah, this was a bad idea. I just thought maybe there was a chance, but I'm seeing now there was not really. Let's go knight h6 to avoid this hitting the knight so we can castle without much worry. And we're not going to take time in the opening. Never again against Jade. Never again. Never again. I refuse. I'm purely going off instinct like it's a bullet game. And if I lose because of it, so be it. Let's go. Yeah. This was a sloppy opening. I wonder if I can not lose my queen here. That's the challenge. Avoid losing the queen. Maybe not possible. Okay, back. And they slide the knight in. Okay, back. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll never move my queen up again. Lesson learned. Never doing that, never doing that. But they don't even take the rook. Huh. Interesting restraint there. I wonder if there's something better they're seeing. Well, I would guess there is something better they're seeing. Alright, let's go here. Slide all the way over. This is horrible. And we go back here in the corner. I mean, can you imagine a worse position than this? This was bad. Yeah, just queen g5. c3, it did something to my brain. I hadn't seen that in the Vienna. And we tried something that did not work whatsoever. I'll say it was a bad attempt. They go forward. They're in such a good position. They don't even have to worsen mine that much. Okay. What can we do? What can we do? All right, let's go here. Hold on, do we get some pieces off the board? That may be okay if we get some pieces off. Can we... Will they allow me? Is the question. Alright, they slide over. Okay, let's go knight here. The knight slides. Okay, let's go bishop in. Oh, wait, they're hitting the rook, though. But, yeah, I'm just going to have to give that up. It's no point in trying to save that. This is bad. This is bad, yeah. There's nothing to be done, it seems. Alright, queen slides in. This is the only way to not lose the game, I think. Anything else loses the game. And I don't want to do this, but losing the game is definitely worse than doing this. So we're going to do this instead, which has to be better. Okay. Okay, okay. No, they... Wait! Oh, they figured out a way out. So unfortunate for me. Yeah. There's a way out. Take. Maybe not. You're hitting both of these still. Yeah. Okay. They gotta be careful. They gotta be careful. And then down. Hold on, hold on. Say it ain't so. Did we hold on? Take. Let's go. We get the win, dude. No way. And we get the win. That how did I win that game? The two games we played, how is that the one I win? That's insane. What's going on, Vertex? What's going on? What's going on? Am I the only one here? Are you? Let's see. It says we have a couple more than just you sitting here. We have a couple more. We win that. I don't know how I won that game. I'm doing all right, Vertex. How are you doing today? But we still have first place 7, Eliza. I must give my respects. That this is insane. Oh, this gambit, this gambit. I don't want to take that. I'm good. I'm good. Let's just go here. Take back. This is currently what? Second place actually. We're barely combined as much as first place. First place, that just shows their dominance this tournament. Bishop E2. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I don't know if that was a good game, though. I don't think I played that good. Let's castle. Why does the tournament feel so long? It is an hour. So an hour is not a short amount of time. Let's see. But you're saying that. You are by far in first. You're still going to win. Don't you worry. I promise you, you're going to win. With 25 points, I just think you've done the hard work, I'll say, already. Alright, let's go here. The hard part is getting to your score. I was just looking at that. That was a mistake on my part. Let's go here. I would like for them to take it, honestly. Will they take? Will they take? Here on D2. And our score is 5.5 or 7. Really not a bad score. You know, we got that loss, but it was a tough loss. It was a tough draw. We can live with games like those. We can go here to C2 and then bishop here. Yeah, we're going to have to win this game. I did mess up. I messed up and I figured out a way out of it. But I was going to do queen there initially. And then I realized, oh, I guess you can't do that. So I quickly pivoted. But man, did I make this a bit difficult going for this. We could go here and kick the knight, and then we're back to this is uncomfortable but not losing. But now they definitely have the pressure. This bishop is gorgeous. My knight and rook are just sitting there waiting to be attacked. We're going to have to go a3, so now they don't control that as well, and then we just move the rook and lift and go from there. Alright, simple. Hit the knight. Alright. Away from the pin. Now you're looking at going knight to d5, knight to b5. Two very nice squares. Let's go here and grab their bishop. This amazing piece. Let's get this off the board. That's an easy choice for me there. Okay, now I need to get my other pieces useful. That's another problem, because I have a useless knight and maybe a kind of useless bishop. Alright, they slide over. Let's go here. We gotta get it in the game. Take. And here you have to stop the checkmate. Huh. This is a must-win game. Because if we lose this one, it's just way too much of an uphill climb with 19 minutes left. If we win this, we have an outside chance to win. Like, really not realistic, but it's not impossible. Right now, if we lose, it's impossible. So we have to find somewhere in me to get a win here. The problem is I just have a very bad position. And I've been outplayed for most of the game here. Their knight is just dominant. Let's go here. The queen slides in. Okay, up. Yeah. I think there's not much to be done. The attack is going to break through eventually. If you could go up, maybe you'd have an outside chance, but then that's the problem, right? Oh, wait, they had something else too. But, okay, take. Huh. When it's bad, I'll say. Knight goes back here. Don't know how I survived that. But there was a winning idea, I'm certain. I think I saw it, but with low time, they didn't find it, thankfully. And we're still defending for the time being. We've shuffled our way out. Take. Okay, I mean, this is really not that bad. Checkmate. This is next game. Alright, we're 8 behind with 17 minutes left. We can get in 3 or 4 games. So 3 or 4 games we can get in. Can we do it is the question. We'd have to play Eliza, honestly, and beat Eliza. So that's what I hope I play next game. So I can have a chance. Because if Eliza just wins the next couple, it doesn't really matter. Either way. Alright, playing Javio. Okay. We're tied this tournament. I'm going to have to break the tie. He plays something different every time. I respect the diversity because I do not. And this is way more entertaining for a streamer, I would bet, when you play a different thing every game. Alright, let's go here. Alright, castles. And then F5, or F4 is incoming. Okay. What do I do? I just go back. F, take. F4, F5. Sure. Let's contest. Take. I'm accepting isolated pawns here. I realize that, but I think it's better than letting them get F5 themselves. I believe the mistake is earlier on, before allowing the isolated pawns here, or here. I guess this isn't isolated, because you could just go up here, right? But this one will be on E5 if they take. That is a backwards pawn, so it'd be like trading a weakness for a weakness, which is why they haven't done it just yet. Because do you really want to have this pawn? You can't ever push it, right? That's why they're hesitating. They might not even take it. They might want me to take it and we both get isolated E-pawns. Because it's easier to play that. Honestly, I would agree. I would also rather just do that. Just take. We had a conversation through being good at chess. We said, no worries. We both said we don't want to play where I have an isolated pawn alone and they have a backwards pawn. I'm sure you could play, obviously you could play it, but it's not ideal for me in a must-win game, and for them also probably trying to win the game. It's easier when it's symmetrical, right? It's just an easier process. We can go here for this pin, and then take, and take. You're going to take this here. Okay. Then you have this idea, right? Because you hit the queen, and they just take. Alright, queen takes. Knight's going to jump forward. Let's not give our queen up. Let's not do that. Let's go here, and then go rook f8. Minute 51 remain. Let's not give them another passer, right? A few quite obvious moves in my mind. And then rook slides here. Alright, well, let's go back here. I would like to trade the rook. No, I won't draw, though. I won't draw you. That I can promise. Well, at least not repetition-wise. Not intentionally. Let's go rook here, then here. They're still fighting. They're trying to win that pawn. I see the idea. Alright, the rook slides forward. Rook's going to go up. I respect this tenacity. We got rook here to f6. I do have to figure out a way to win this relatively soon. One, I just need more games played. And two, I don't want to mess up. Like, there are two reasons. But yeah, queen a4 I think is winning. I think it's too hard to stop that and that. And once you... all you need is one thing to go your way when you're up a queen, right? If they don't have all three flanks defend it, it becomes too difficult. So that's why they're calculating. They'll either lose a piece or they lose the A-pawns. And you'd be thinking, well, why not just lose the A-pawns? It's just as bad. Once I can just push A5 and have a simple plan. Because at this position I have, or they push. I would explain it, but I'm too low on time and he's too fast. He just loses the piece, which honestly I could see why. Because if those are gone, it's simple to just go A5, B5. Right? Though we get to 21, we're 4 behind first place. So if we win this next game, we really have a chance to take it back from her. Let's see. Let's watch a game. Let's watch Eliza's game. Does Tactic God have a win? Oh, Tactic God is up. Hold on. Rook takes and queen, that's game. Oh, wait. Hold on. Do I have a chance to win? But I need a game. If you hop in now, you can play me on the big screen. Hop in the tournament. You will be featured in front of everyone who's on watching the stream. Hop in the game. This will be excellent. I need a game. We're sitting here waiting. We're on a 4-game streak. We've clawed back to give ourselves a slight chance. Very slight chance. GG's, man. GG's. Those are some fun games. Man, did you stream today? Yeah, the king slid over here to f1. And now queen down, queen e1. And we're waiting for a game. Do you have a... I think you said you just do 3 times, right? 3 times a week. Do you do, what, Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Or sometime on the weekend? Just wanted to pop in. I appreciate that, Mel. I appreciate that. Yeah, I hit a new over-the-board blitz peak. I hit 1802. So, that felt pretty good. Nah, you're good. You're good. I was saying... what did I say? Oh, yeah, I was saying... You just stream... You stream 3 times a week, right? I'm still... I know I said already. I'm just still impressed by that. 3 times a week at 1.1... or 1.2K probably there is nuts. Yeah, waiting for a game. It looks like I'm going to have to just wait a little bit longer. So I'm going to have to make it count to try and catch up to first place, I'm thinking. We're going to have to make it count because we're not getting in one just yet. Alright, playing male here. I keep going D4. I have to play C4. I have to. Alright, playing against the Dutch here. This will be a nice 4 points. Let's show the standings for those who want to see them. You can see what I'm fighting for here. Let's go bishop here to E2. If I win this, I'm tying first place. Queen B3, hitting the king. And then knight here to G5. We have a few ideas, I would say. A few ideas. And we're up 10 seconds. Already up some time. Knight here now is unstoppable. They can't guard the square. The king can't go there. The queen can only go up, but now the knight's cutting off the queen. So you see we're going to take this here. Hit the queen, hit the rook. And we're going to hit both pieces. So you're going to take here in the center. Hit the bishop this way with c4. And now... oh, what a tactic. What a save. What a save, man. I thought it was forced. Well, let's make it complex and take this, though. This isn't forced anymore, but this is the trickiest move. They just have to figure out their way through it. If they do, they won't lose anything. But if they don't, I'll be up something. Yeah, they figured it out. Take. And then... man, I don't even want to do this if I'm being honest. I guess you gotta have to take, but man, not really a fan. Let's go there. I didn't want to do that, but I don't know how else you could have played it. You would have lost the pawn if you don't take that, right? But I honestly did not like doing that. Alright. Let's go. What can we do? Here. I need to somehow guard my king. It's a bit difficult right now, I'll say. A bit difficult. Because their knight here is just doing wonders. Let's guard this in the center at least. Keep e6. And then maybe here. That could work. Queen d4. So d5, queen d4, and you're hitting on e4. Do I double my queen? Or double my pawns in the center is the question. I will. If they accept it, fine. I'll just double them. I need the queen off the board, so it's easy to figure out a way through. We need the queens off. We're offering the queen straight there. Well, they take it. Okay. Alright, alright. We can do this. We can do this for sure. And then, if we win this game, we're tied for first with Eliza. And we'll have one more game, maybe. That's the thing. With not getting a guaranteed game when the game is immediately over, it's not... I can't say for certain I'll get one more game. So I may just have to win off tie breaks. Because I think I should have the tiebreaker. We haven't played... And I don't know, actually. Maybe I won't. Let's go here. All we can do now is focus on winning this game, though. Can't focus on the tiebreaker. We got to get to 25 first. So how can we make that happen? Well, let's take that. And now d5. You're guarding it. You have 2 past net. Now, it feels pretty good. You take that as well. You're +3. Guard this again. Because you hit the rook, they couldn't just take it. But now you have to go back because the knight is still hitting that. And now you're going to break through and create another pass. So you're going to have 3 passers. And this is where the problem arises. I wonder, could I push there instead? Probably a bit more accurate. But I'm just trying to get to it. Check. Here. You can't pre-move this. Yeah, take here. That's a free rook now. Check. Gonna take the knight. The pawns, they're just creating too many infiltration squares for my rook. Down. And then take. You're looking here now. GG. Alright, we don't have the tiebreaker, actually. We don't have the tiebreaker. But this game will count for the tournament. So if I win this, I'll win. If I don't, I won't. But yeah, Eliza has a tie. I wonder how is that possible. And then Tryhard also making a claim for first place. Let's see. And appreciate the follow there, Vertex. With that follow, you have access to some emotes that you can use in more than just my chat if you like to. Let's go here to d3. If take, take. Let's go up here. With the tactic. You got... Oh, you didn't see it? Let's say that was... I thought that was a genius defense move from you. That was amazing defense. Take queen here, here, here. And then knight d2. When you played the bird... Man, I have a... I love seeing f5 or f4, man. The way I play against it, it probably was the same. I have a plan every time when I see f5. Alright, let's take this. Take. Hit the queen. Okay, this game is going to end. There's enough time for this to end. Let's go here. I still want to move fast because it's a blitz game. Wait, take. 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 Take, take. No, that wouldn't work. Let's go here. We're up some time. Let's take. And then knight here. And then here. No, I need this knight gone. It can't sit there. Like, it's just too much of a potential issue. I guess you have to take that as well, huh? Alright. We get a very even endgame, as you can see. 4 minutes left. I'm going to have to make this a win somehow. So what's the easiest way to do that? Is there an easy way? The first thing that crosses my mind is to get aggressive pawns. Because if they only have one piece that can attack, let's go straight forward. Let's go straight at them with rook h1 here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That is a solution for them. Oh man. That might be game, huh? Messed up pretty badly there. That might be it. Might be all she wrote. Oh, they go for an endgame. I don't know. I think they could have taken something first. We're cooked. Oh no, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Tough. Yeah, that's game. There's nothing we can do. Must win game. Can't win it. They slide. Alright, we're going to go here. But it doesn't matter. Like, this is just a loss. Yeah, that's tough. What an endgame. And that was our chance to win, I believe. Over. No stalemate. Alright, so that's going to be second place. We both had a chance, and we both could not take down Tactic God. Tactic God. Yeah, man, that was insane. That was insane, man. Let's go up here. I'm with you, JVO. Best one that I've seen a myriad of good 1000s in my streaming days. Let's see, they go here. Man, I guess you could go here. And appreciate that, Eric. I'll catch you next time. They're here regarding this. Queen check. Take. A minute left. Okay, let's see if they play it out. They take. Hold on, check. Hold on. Take check. Check. $40 seconds left. Come on. We're plus 10. Bro, come on. We're plus 10. We're off to a good start. Here. No. I missed it. Tough. The funny thing is, it'd still be winning. We're plus 9, but there's 11 seconds left. So, we will get second place for this one. Could not complete the three-peats. Let's go here. Take. Yeah. Alright, let's announce our winners. And she got 30 anyways, wouldn't have mattered. Eliza gets first place, 9 for 13, 30 points. GG's to Eliza gets first place. I get second, 8.5 for 11, 25 points. And Try Hard, third place, 9 for 14, 25 points as well. So, that is the tournament. Those are our final medal placers. Eliza with gold, me with silver, and Try Hard with bronze. You want to support me? On PJ's Chess on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. And my Twitch is PJChess993. It's some free emotes there. The artist is actually in the chat right there. If you like him, you can hit him up for the artwork as well. But yeah, then guys, let me see. Do we have enough people for a raid? Maybe we do, maybe we do. Oh, Rob stream. We can... Rob won't care how many people it is. Let me... Oh, maybe not. Oh, I'll just do it anyways, whatever. /. And then let's see. But yeah, thank you all for watching. We will be back on tomorrow for, I'm thinking puzzles. Alright, let me close it out for those watching on TikTok first. Thank you guys for watching. He's not on TikTok. Oh, the Tryhard, he's on YouTube, I think. I'll catch you guys later on TikTok.